Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, I was getting set up. Sometimes, it takes a little bit longer to do the setup, but it's worth it. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. All right, there we go. All right, guys, tap, tap, tap the screen. Tap, tap, tap the screen. We're going to go ahead and get this started. You guys know how it goes, right? I need you guys to let me know that you can hear the sound. I'm going to go ahead and hit that intro. Drop a 5. Put a 5 in the chat just to make sure the sound is working right. All right, let's go.
You stepped in the box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts like lies get left in chain. One wrong word get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok.
What's going on, beautiful people? What's happening,
script,
beautiful people?
No safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit.
Hey, step up.
And if you dare,
Hey.
truth hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap,
No shield.
better know your stuff.
Hey,
get
hey,
revealed.
hey.
Step in, don't you wanna?
Sparring with
I
Santana.
don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right, or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat. You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all.
Hey, step up.
And if you dare,
What?
Hit hard like a punch in the air.
What?
Ain't no
Guys,
rules,
tap
no
the screen.
plan,
Let's go
no
ahead and get the
script.
likes up to
One
8,000
wrong
likes.
move, get
Also,
real
send your
quick.
daily heart me.
No cap,
And let's
no
knock out the
shield.
little 1
Better
cent
know
gift
your
goal,
stuff when you
please.
get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna?
Sparring with Santana.
Step in, yeah, you hit hard like a punch in the air.
Hey.
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap,
No
no shield.
Hey.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna?
What?
Sparring with Santana. Yeah. This ain't a safe place. This is flame space.
Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? What's going on, beautiful people? How is everyone doing this evening? I hope everyone's having an amazing night. Guys, tap, tap, tap the screen. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are not a Trump supporter, hello, hey, toffee. If you're not a Trump supporter, do all the wonderful things. Tap, tap, tap. Hey there, I think it's pronounced Emma. I think that's it. You love the CC. That's our theme song, CC. Hey, Trinity. Guys, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 8,000 likes. Send your daily heart me if you have not done so. Who's your favorite debater? Me? Oh, stop it. Send your daily heart me if you have not done so. It's only 1 coin. It will help boost the live and push us out to the FYP. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris, I love the song as well. I'm so happy that it turned out extremely well. Guys, if we can knock out the actual ones that had it, partner, if we can knock out the actual 1 cent gift goal a couple of different times, then that will help push us out to the FYP. So do all the wonderful things. Hey, Mary, I've been waiting. Yeah. Listen, Blair, I was working on something. Listen, I'm cooking up a video. I'm going to post it tomorrow. It's going to be wicked. Not even going to lie. It's going to be wicked. Anyway, I was working on that. Guys, let's knock out the love you so much. Send your daily heart me. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. We're only looking for Trump supporters. Thank you. I'm glad you love the live. LA protests. What about the LA protests? What are you referring to? I'm doing okay. It's going good, I guess. Anywho, guys, tap the screen. Again, if you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. Listen, MAGA, I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. Thank you, Blair. That means a lot to me. MAGA, I am giving you I I hope so too. The opportunity of a lifetime. Listen, and on other lives, you guys have to pretend, right? On other lives, you all have to act as if you actually care. You actually have to you have to pretend that don't you didn't vote for harm. You have to pretend that you're just not, a crappy person. But listen, here on Sparring with Santana, I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm giving you the opportunity to actually say, yep, I'm good with it. You're good with higher prices. You're good with all of the isms. You're good with the dictatorship. You're good with harm towards kids. Hell, you're even good with weak leadership. Now, if you guys want to come up and admit, hey, Kamala was right, listen, we can call it square. Boom, easy breezy. We're on our way. We're absolutely on our way. Also, what up, YouTube chat? I see you. I see you guys over there. Listen, YouTube. First and foremost, guys, if you're not following the YouTube at Santana Speaks over on YouTube, follow the YouTube. Listen, the YouTube community is starting to boom. Like, we have dedicated tubers, and it's wild. Like, they show up every night. They're active. They protect the space. It's interesting to see how YouTube is growing. Anyway, guys, yes, I have a YouTube right there. YouTube, YouTube at Santana. There it is. Santana Speaks at Santana Speaks. We're almost at like 5,500 followers. We're trying to get it up to 6,000. So yes. Anywho, guys, yeah, Trump is a Trump is a deplorable, right? Did anyone see what his latest thing was today? Any chance anyone caught what his big thing was today? Did any chance anyone got to see what his big thing was today? He wants to make undocumented immigrant slaves. Yeah, he was standing on the roof of the White House as well. But yeah, he wants to make undocumented immigrant slaves. Yes. He said that was their undocumented immigrants, their natural state is working on farms, farm labor. So I say all that to say, if Donald Trump can be mask off, why can't you, MAGA? If Donald Trump can be mask off, why can't you, MAGA? Like, he's literally doing the things. He's literally doing the things. And no matter if we talk about like Donald Trump saying that, or how do you get into the Discord server? Click, are you a sub? You have to be a sub. In order to get into the Discord server, you have to be a sub. If you're a subscriber, click the link in your benefits. It'll get you directly to the Discord. Yeah, so there's that. Also, I don't know if you guys saw this, but apparently your favorite brain worm candidate, the other felon, the other adjudicated rapist in the Trump administration, RFK Jr., just pulled $500 million in funding for vaccine development. Hey, Nat. Hey, Malika. Yeah, they're actually pulling $500 million in vaccine development while we go through an outbreak of measles. We continue to actually suffer within healthcare. That's awesome. Anywho, guys, listen. I am only. Yes, he is. RFK Jr. is not only he's a felon. Yes. He's also a rapist. Yes. And fun fact, he calls his ex-wife to unalive herself. Yes. By his rampant cheating, he actually kept a diary of all of his cheating. Yes. So next time someone says, oh, I voted for RFK Jr. or I voted for Trump because of RFK Jr., that's the other felon rapist. Yeah, but red food dye. Oh, don't forget about the red food dye. Don't forget about that. Maha, I think they call him Make America Healthy Again. He fucking literally does not have a degree in health. Anywho, also, let's talk about the fact you said God bless ICE. Listen, this is what you can do, bud. I'm gonna send you a request to come up, and then I'm gonna mute you because you know what? You don't get to chit chat in my chit chat. You get to get in the box, put your big boy pants on, and get in the box. Yeah. So anyway, how do we say her name is? Whatever. Maxwell Glazine, Jazine, Glazel, whatever. Anywho, she is, of course, getting ready to be deposed by the DOJ again. She was trying to say there's nothing wrong with it, even though it looks like they're priming the pump to actually pardon her, right? That's a thing. That's a thing. The actual House, I think it was, hold on, is the House? There's multiple investigations that they're mounting up. There's investigations that they're mounting up on Jack Smith, but then there's also an investigation they're trying to crank up with Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton related to the Epstein list. Yeah, honestly, I don't even care how to say her name. Like that's the point though. Like I'm legitimately not trying to figure out how to say her name. But yeah, there's a ton going on. There's a ton going on, and I feel like it's all just a distraction. It's all just a distraction because what it really boils down to is that we're in the middle of a shit show. Donald Trump is talking about charging $10,000 for people to actually for tourists to come to the U.S. now. What are we even doing? What are we even doing? W's in the chat for Lindsay. Lindsay sent a $10 donation to say, let's start with one more. Let's start with one more than 1 cent. Lindsay, thank you so much for that $10 donation. You are absolutely amazing. Guys, if you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you is way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, what up, YouTube? What up, Twitch? If you're over on YouTube and you would like to actually support the live, you can actually do so with a YouTube super chat, and I will read that out. I can't see what your name is because you don't have a name, but you have a wicked echo. I had to mute you. So if you swipe out the app and then swipe right back in, that should take care of the echo. So you person here that's up on you, the PFP of something. I have no fucking idea. Oh, you are pure. That's what it looks like your name is. You are pure. Do you know you're up here? I don't think so. All right. I'm going to send you an invite to come off mute. Whoever the other person, why don't you guys have names? Is it a TikTok thing?
Yep.
Okay, what's your name, friend?
AT.
AT? All right. AT, are you a Trump supporter?
Damn straight.
All right, perfect. I'm going to wait. AT, how old are you?
18.
Yeah. How old are you?
I just said 18.
You said you're 18. Oh, okay. What do you have in your mouth? Are you eating a jawbreaker? Do you know
Actually,
what a jawbreaker is?
I do. It's chocolate chicken right now.
Oh, okay. Have you ever had a jaw? You're 18. Have you ever had a jawbreaker?
Yep.
No, you haven't.
Damn
That's
straight I
not a
have.
thing. Okay. What year were you born?
2006.
What month?
Oh shit. Wait 1 second. I'm
Mhm,
dyslexic. I need to
mhm.
do some calculations.
Yeah. That's cool. Hey, listen, kiddo. Next time, do your math before you come up on the live.
No,
all
no,
right?
no, 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 no.
No, it's all good. Listen, just figure out your math before you come back. That's all I'm saying. Just figure out your math before you come back. I'm not sure what's happening. Listen, he came up here with all the gusto and bravado that he could actually muster up. He ain't even got hair on his chest yet. But he thought that he was gonna do something. And there's no way in hell. If you are in your early or mid 20s and you're in the live right now, if you're in your early or mid 20s and you're in the live right now, and you know what's funny? I'm not seeing anyone with names. It's a lot of that, but cool. If you are up here in your if you are in your earlier mid 20s and you've never had a jawbreaker, or if you had a jawbreaker, yeah. Tell me if you're in your early or mid 20s and you've had a jawbreaker. David, are you a Trump supporter?
Hell no. I just wanted to say thank you for doing what you're doing, brother.
Oh, okay. You said no?
No, hell no. I
Okay.
can't stand this guy.
I can't either. FDT. And also fuck Hulk Hogan. All right, I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Comrade, you've had one and you're 23? No, wait. Okay. Chat.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
I don't believe any of you. Ain't no way y'all have had a jawbreaker. Anywho, Trump supporters, where are we? It's interesting when you actually give them the opportunity to actually be who they are, be who you are. Okay. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. I am only looking to speak to Trump supporters. This is Sparring with Santana. We're not talking to any friendlies. GT, are you a Trump supporter?
I wasn't trying to come up.
Okay. Are you in the bathroom? Yeah, he's about to take a poop. GT about to take a poop. Oh man. Yeah. So again, the interesting thing for me is understanding where we are, right? And I see a lot of people getting frustrated with this, and I realize it's not just me, right? And I think the issue that a lot of people are having, not even just me. Hey, Brit Bear. The issue that a lot of people are having, and it's not just me, it's that Trump supporters lack humanity. Full stop. Post the proof then, comrade. Post the proof. Trump supporters lack humanity. And the interesting part about the actual lack of humanity is that they, for some reason, think that they should get like grace. I don't understand it. Comrade, you lying to me?
Yeah, I got it. I actually just looked on my mom's Facebook and I found a picture of me with a jawbreaker.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the big box. Hold
on. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Oh, where did it go? Hold on.
There we go.
Okay,
right,
there we go. That's child me right there with a jawbreaker.
Son of a gun.
On a stick.
What was the jawbreaker doing on a stick?
Easier to lick. Duh.
That must be a Canadian thing. That must be something in Canada
Maybe.
land.
Maybe, but look at nevertheless.
Okay.
There I am.
Okay.
So you thought you had my generation. You don't.
Yeah, I did. Like, I didn't think that you young buckos had jawbreakers. That's wild.
We do. All right. Thank you, Santana. I'm glad I debunked you. W comrade in the comments. Thank you.
W comrade in the
Bye bye.
W comrade in the comments. Golly. Oh well. I didn't think they still made Jawbreakers. Whatever. I was wrong. I'm wrong. You know, them fuck up sometimes too. Let's see here, guys. Again, please remember, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only. It keeps flashing. Where are you guys going? Okay. But back to my point. The fact that Trump supporters actually, I'm 38. Trump supporters actually lack humanity in a lot of instances, and even more so, like the interesting part has been getting to know certain Trump supporters who don't lack humanity, right? The ones that not only say, "Oh, I regret my vote," but they actually are actively working to be better. That's been interesting. Thank you for the glasses, Matt. I appreciate you. But the ones that just like lean into it and with their whole chest today, after seeing people get thrown into quote unquote alligator Alcatraz. You say, I used to be right wing, but I'm a black man in America. Who the fuck I look like? Clarence Thomas? You try to play me. Don't you ever disrespect me like that. The people that used to be right wing or Trump supporters, and the way that they're holding other Trump supporters accountable is absolutely mind blowing, right? And then on top of that, the ones that like are literally saying like, "Hey, he's doing everything that we wanted him to do." That's been interesting. What up, Brett? That's been interesting. Yeah, it is rare, but we have like certain people. I don't know if Trinity's still in here, like, but it's funny. So yeah, there she is. I just saw like live. Like Trinity is actively holding other Trump supporters accountable, right? Trinity says she regrets her vote. She sees the light, and she has now actually started to hold other people accountable and call them out. Like literally, it's a thing. I think that for those certain people, hey Swan, welcome in, Swan Raid. Brett, I appreciate you. There's certain people that have the ability to actually do that, but they don't lack empathy. No, it's not that Trinity from the bacteria video. No, it's a different one. This is our Trinity, not that Trinity. Our Trinity has like the red hair and everything. The other Trinity is just like off her rocker or whatever. Anywho, guys, again, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only talking to Trump supporters. I am not looking to talk to friendlies. We're only looking to talk to Trump supporters. Girl Gnarly, is that your username?
Yeah. Yep. But also, you're only trying to talk to Op.
Oh, you're not a Trump supporter?
No.
Okay. Hey, wait, do you follow me?
I'm not sure. We can follow each other. But there was one thing I wanted to
Wait, have you ever watched my live before?
No, first timer.
First time? Okay, cool. Wait, so you've never seen my live before? Hold on a second. If you don't mind, give me half a second. Hey, sure. Chat, should we show her magic? What do you guys think? Should we show her some magic?
What's that mean?
I don't know. We're gonna leave it up to the chat. Oh, I see a lot of yeses. I see some no's. I see yeses. Oh, okay. All right. Girl Gnarly, do you like magic?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I like magic. Would you like to see a magic trick?
Let's do it. But can I also put this up there real quick?
Wait, hold on. Would you like to see a magic trick?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. We are only looking for some debates. Guys, please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter, if you are not someone that actually supports Donald Jimothy Trump. If you're friendly, do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 60,000 likes. Let's also get the shares up to at least 75 shares. You don't have to spam share the live. That'll hurt the live. Just share it out to a couple of people. That will actually help push us out to the FYP. I'm going to keep resetting this daily gift goal to these little 1 cent gift goals, if you don't mind. If we can go ahead and knock those out a couple of times, it will help push us out to the FYP and maybe get some actual debates going, get some Trump supporters in here. And I see them. I know they're here. Like, I see you. You know, like, I see you. I don't know. But also, can we talk? Hold on. Can we talk for a second, chat? Since Trump supporters are going to be a bag of bitches. Yeah. Since they're going to be scaredy cats. Yeah. Since they're going to be I'm not going to say. Anyway, since they are intimidated, since they don't have the testicular fortitude to go one-on-one with the great one, let's talk about something else for a half second. Did you guys see how Texas Democrats are fighting back? Did you guys see that? Like, literally, Texas Democrats are fighting back. And that's what we need. Because you have people like Chuck Schumer, right, who thinks that he's making like little edgy videos or whatever, and he says F, but it beeps out, right? And you have other like Hakeem Jeffries, who is making his cringy videos wearing like his New York Yankees baseball hat, and he has like a baseball bat with him, and it's all just weird. Like, I think we can admit that there's certain people on the left, those establishment Democrats, that are just like fucking cringe, right? But then you have real people that are standing up to fascism. You have real people who are saying, there's no way in hell we're going to let this administration just do what they want to do. And yes, you do see that somewhat in Congress. You see that the governor of New York, along with the governor of California, Lauren, thank you so much for the subscription. The governor of New York and the governor of California are both looking at the possibility of gerrymandering both New York and California, which would be massive, right? Massive. You want to give me a debate tip? Oh, interesting. Sure. Come up. I would love for you to give me a debate tip. Someone's going to give me a debate tip. Sure. You can get in the box. I'm waiting. They're going to give me a debate tip.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name, friend?
My name's Ellie. Do you debate
Ellie?
Medicaid stuff like that?
Say it again.
Do you debate like Medicaid stuff like that? So I have them a little quiet. It's like 12 in the morning.
Wait, hold on. You said, do I debate what?
Like Medicaid and like SNAP?
Medicaid. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
because I have like a little tip.
Somewhat. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's here, if it's just in my state, but
what state are you in?
Like people were to get like their SNAP cut or like their Medicaid cut, like I don't know how it works, but like here in like Pennsylvania, people can get their like like how you know how like students get like free or like reduced lunches.
Mm-hmm.
If their Medicaid or something gets cut, like they could like lose access to that like free food or something for like a little bit, and they'd have to like reapply.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are part of the cuts in the BBB. There's been two voices that have been actively out loud and proud about that. That is Gavin Newsom and also Andy Bashir. Those are the two nationwide political figures that have spoken more on it. And yeah, people haven't really actually homed in on that. But yes, there's going to be a lot of students that are going to lose
Yeah, like,
access to their
it
actual
really
free
sucks.
lunches. How old are you?
15. I know, moderator. I know. I had to give that tip.
Her advice was for me to talk about something that I already knew about. It's okay. She's a baby. She's a baby. She's a baby. She wanted to make me a better debater, I guess. Oh man, yeah, no, listen, that is something that I think a lot of people aren't focusing on enough, which is something that we need to actually continue to talk about. The cuts to the cuts that the BBB are going to make is something that will actually harm people in multiple ways, including kids. Got it. Including kids who have access to free lunch at school. So that's a whole thing. I think the one thing that there's not enough people talking about is the fact that these actual changes, these harmful changes, are set to occur after the midterm elections, right? Right? These harmful changes are set to occur after the midterm elections, and it's super important that we actually gear up and get ready for it. Dennis, who's fear mongering? You think it's me? Dennis, I'm going to send you a request. Who's fear mongering? You know what's interesting? They always say the Democrats are fear mongering, but then, like, when the stuff comes true, then what are we doing? Is it prophesizing? I'm so confused. It's always fear mongering. Yeah. New to politics. You never heard of midterm? Really? Yeah. It's interesting. It's called midterm elections. Red state educated. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I believe you. I think you're a troll. I've been watching you. Anyway, these harmful, liberals, yeah, absolutely. These harmful changes, these harmful changes are set to occur after the midterm elections. And the reason why they're set to take effect after the midterm election is because the Republicans fully expect to lose the midterms. They fully expect to lose the midterm elections, which, to be fair, they should. Yes, I'm still watching the chat. Amber, why wouldn't I watch the chat? Like, listen, I fucks with the chat. Like, you guys are okay. You guys are okay. I don't want to give you too much credit, because then, your head get big. You're okay. You're like a South Carolina 8, California 6. Yeah. That's what you guys are. Let's see. Is it Taco Cat? Taco
You
Cat.
can say it
Taco
forward or
Cat.
backwards.
Say it again.
You can say it forward or backwards. It's the same word.
Son of a bitch. Are you a Trump supporter?
Of course. Most of the country is.
No, the most country isn't. But how the fuck were you that clever if you're a Trump supporter? I don't believe you.
Well, we're usually the party of intelligence.
That's actually like categorically false. But
I mean,
like,
CNN analyst said you guys don't even stand a chance in the midterms. I mean,
so now you listen to CNN.
Of course we check CNN. We love it.
Why
It's
the
our,
fuck you lying?
Listen, I'm not even gonna get into that because we got to do a whole introduction. You're actually the first person to truly engage. All right, cool. Taco Cat Taco. Do you know who I am?
no, sir.
Okay,
I'll give you a follow.
Cool. So if you don't know who I am and you haven't seen me before, would you mind if I give you a quick introduction to not only who I am, but what this is?
Break it down.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, right here. Y'all ready for this?
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Timothy Trump, Swan, thank you for the gloves. Get in the box, guys. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. I am only looking for some debates. If you are friendly, do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 100,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to 100 shares. Also, if you like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. We got Taco Cat up here. Listen, I'm going to give you credit for your name. That's all the credit that you're getting. I don't think that you're going to get any more, but fucking love the name. Gonna admit it. Can't hold you.
Appreciate you.
Got something for you.
Mask on, fuck it, mask on.
COVID talk.
Mask on, fuck it, mask on.
Listen, are you ready to go ahead and go mask off and admit that you are okay with higher prices? You're okay with all of the isms, you're okay with the dictatorship, you're okay with harming kids, you're even okay with weak leadership, or are you actually about to admit that Kamala was right? Because if you do that, then you and I, listen, you're one cool dude, we can call it even, you can just go on about your merry way.
I'm cool with the dictatorship.
I thought so. All right, tell me why.
Well, because we consider your side kind of doing some dictator stuff.
Sure, tell me what that is.
Well, before Trump ran, CBS, MSNBC, The View, Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, every single one kind of reported
the Breakfast Club, Hot
What are we doing here?
Who
what
else?
Are we doing here?
Like,
are we talking or are we interrupting?
Dick Van Dyke. I'm sorry. You were naming a lot of stuff. I apologize. I'm a little hyped. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Your sides, it was all just so you know, the stats were pretty even. Everybody watched these shows because they reported on national events, nation events, things like that. So, and then this guy who was never a politician, the only one who's never owned slaves as far as the family goes back, just so you can look that up. He's the only one. His
family was a Schnazi.
Just so you know, they never owned.
His family was a Schnazi.
I don't know about that. He was German though.
His dad was German. His grandfather was a Nazi, and his dad was a part of the KKK. So
they were a part of the military. His dad was in the military.
His dad literally got arrested.
I never saw him wearing the things. But okay, let's
you don't have to see him, but it's actual public record. His dad got locked up at a Triple K rally.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, go ahehet.
We'll move on. So we saw this guy who was never a politician decide that he was going to jump in this. Before he ran into this, he was actually a respected man in this nation here. A successful guy who has been on television and has had golf courses and businesses all over the world, and still does. And I promise you, he profits from them. And he just opened. Yeah, it's just business, man. He's opening them. I don't know what you're talking about. His name. It's his name. You're right.
License agreements. No, it's not his business. So the one thing that I will give Donald Trump credit for, Donald Trump is absolutely a master.
He's a hustler, homie.
He's a scam artist.
You don't scam. They're just business. They're golf courses. What's there to scam?
I'm not just talking about that. So again, like when you talk about Trump,
you talking about all the bankruptcies?
Well, you can talk
those
about
are loopholes. That's loopholes that rich people do, man. He called that out in his first time running.
I didn't say that. You said that. I'm talking about Trump knives, Trump water, Trump vodka, Trump the board game. That's my favorite.
You ain't never seen a hustler. Jay-Z wants to bow to this man. That man has been hustling since day one. Talk about the American dream, just chasing every avenue until something sticks. What other person has ever done that? Get real.
You mean
Let's move on.
successfully? But
Yeah,
anyway, no.
what
So
other-
the point that I'm trying to make is Donald Trump has he's a marketing genius. I will give him that, and he has put his name on a lot of things. You do understand that a lot of these actual businesses that quote unquote have Trump on it, it's just license agreements that he sells the right to his name. It's not necessarily the places.
Hey man, let's just give him 2 props then. Killer at marketing, and probably the hardest working 80-year-old man you've ever watched run in political games, as far as constantly doing speeches, constantly running around, never looking tired. I'm going to give him props for that. He's the oldest, hardest working man I've seen, compared to Biden, compared to Clinton, compared to any of them that I've watched that man in the heat of the damn summer speaking for hours outside during his rallies. I don't want to hear it.
Hey,
let's move on.
Taco Cat.
I know what bullshit sounds like.
Whatever, playa.
What you're speaking is the same frequency as that.
Hey man, can you talk without fucking buttons? So let's move on.
I can, but the buttons are cool. Literally,
cool.
Donald Trump is someone who not only at his old age often falls asleep in public, but he is someone that has a lighter schedule than he had in his first term in multiple instances. You do know that the president schedule is actually public, and he did less. He did less on the campaign trail.
Yeah, he's
than
older.
He did. Yeah, exactly.
He's like pushing 90, man. Jesus
and
Christ.
you voted for him. Why would you vote for that?
Compared to what?
Kamala Debbie
Sir,
Harris.
She was not duly elected.
Wait.
They threw her in. They pushed a president out of office and said, choose this girl. Are you effing kidding me, sir? You
First
talk
of all,
about
hold on,
constitutional
seriously,
rights.
Slow down for a second, Taco Cat. Not girl, woman.
Whatever it is.
No. Seriously. I know you and I are having a good time going back and forth.
Hey, I'm not going to control your speech. You sure aren't going to control mine.
Yeah, I hear you, but I'm letting you know, like, that's a no-no. Seriously.
Yeah, and Michelle's a woman. I got it. I got you. It's yeah. When you guys can't handle debates, that's when the shit stops, man.
I've literally been dog walking you on every point that you've tried to make so far. I haven't even had to look anything up. I'm just saying, keep it respectful or you can leave. Simple.
Okay. So,
right.
Number 2 of why we really voted for him.
Wait. We're good?
We're good.
All right. So let's take a whole step back and let's kind of dial it back for half a second. So Donald Trump, yes, we understand that he is technically the oldest candidate to ever come into the office of the presidency to start his term. And with that, we also understand that he has multiple health issues, whether there is worries about his hearing. We know that there's documented health issues when it comes to his vascular circulation.
He only has a few
things around it.
Yeah, he only has a few more years left, man. That's okay. Just a few years.
But so how can you be confident in him? How could you actually put our country in his hands, understanding like what he, not only who he is as an older person, but like what's happening?
Yeah. Well, let me just kind of land my plane on real quick as quick as I can about what we saw this news media do, how we saw our country flip and turn everything super extreme like it is today.
Sure.
Everything was chill. All the ratings were pretty even. We only had Fox, and then there was like MSNBC, CBS, The View, Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, all them. We didn't really have a Republican talker that had a late night show. And it really wasn't about Democrats or Republicans back then. Like I said, they covered national news. But then this guy ran, and they started covering him a little bit, then they started covering him a lot, and they only talked about him only. And they didn't just talk about him, man. You have to understand, when he first ran, they laughed at it. He will not be president. He will never be president. How could this non-political man hang with us? And then he started calling some people on some bull crap, and then we started watching some feathers shake. And your party went complete fear-based, telling half the country to hate each other, to fear each other, that this guy's going to ruin everything. He was already president and nothing got ruined. So we watched your party go super fear. Even right now, if I turn on the news, they're only talking about one person, nothing else. They're not talking about who you may vote for next or anything positive. Negative fear all day. your party, your people, all day, and they've taken the youth away, man. I don't know how old you are.
Like, I'll let you stay on your soapbox for a minute. Let me go ahead and get back to it. Anyway, yes, I will say that Donald Trump actually shifted the media attention.
But why?
And well, it's simple.
What was so extreme to freak us out so much?
Hold on. Think about this for a second. Have you ever been driving down the street and you saw a car wreck?
Okay, yeah. We all slow down.
What do? You slow down, and then
I love the analogies.
When you're driving past it, what do you do?
We take videos or something. I mean, let's get to the analogy.
Well, yeah, they actually do today. They fucking video record everything, but they turn and they look. What's called rubberneck, right? They look. The point is Donald Trump is a living, breathing car wreck, and the media industry understands that. Yes, he makes money, and I'm not gonna make any qualms about that. He's a shit show, and he's actually destroying the country. And news media, specifically legacy news media, understood that Donald Trump is quote unquote good for business because there's an old saying in media: if it bleeds, it leads. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Donald Trump literally causes bleeding, right? In multiple ways. Whether you can talk about him having 64 troops unalive under his watch, whether you talk about the 1 million people that lost their lives during C-19 under his watch, whether you talk about the many people that have continued to be harmed under his watch, Donald Trump literally causes the bleeding. But the fact that he's the center of attention does not make him an actual good thing. It just means that these legacy media companies understood that they could capitalize on the fact that he is polarizing, and that's what they're doing.
They're making it. He's just doing himself. They're saying that he's the worst person ever. Women from out of nowhere in 30 years are coming out of nowhere and saying he essayed me. We watched our top political candidate. I got you. We're going to get into that.
No.
We're going to get into that. Let's not get into that.
No. I want to get into it now. I don't want you to speed past it. I don't want you to speed past it.
Let's get into it. So you want to get into the essays?
No. Yeah, I want you to tell me specifically why, after quote unquote 30 years, this specific woman come out and say that.
Well, first of all, do you know how many have said they've been essayed? Around.
There's been 26 credible.
26.
26 credible. Essay allegations. Also,
damn, imagine you had 26.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You'd be in prison, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm not a horrible person.
Well, how could you get away with so much?
Well, I'm not white or rich. I mean,
real.
Those are those two things. Yeah, white rich men literally
DNA matters. DNA,
white rich men can literally get away with just about anything. But not only did he have those 26 credible essay accusations, how many times had he been sued before he even came down the quote unquote golden escalator?
For what? Essay?
Sued, period.
Thousands.
Before, yeah, how many?
Thousands.
Exactly?
He's a businessman.
Look, I know over 4,000 times.
Thousands, yeah.
Over 4,000 times. So
yeah, that's what happens in business, man.
No, it's because he's a shitty person.
No, it's called people want to capitalize on him and take his money. Just like Michael Jackson. How many times do you think Michael Jackson's been sued and never been convicted for anything?
So we have this old saying in the Black community. All right, I'm pretty sure it's only in the Black community, not in the white community. But we have this old saying in the Black community that, listen, if everyone around you is calling you a C-rack head, then you're probably a C-rack head, because if everybody's saying it, it's got to be some truth to it.
That's crazy.
I mean, like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But
well, and look, out of all those 26,
that being said, tell me why, after 30 years, that he actually got sued by someone for essay.
Well, hold on. He didn't get sued for essay. He got sued for defamation. He got sued for defamation because she wrote a book and never mentioned his name, but pretty much talked about the king of New York, and she called him the golden boy. We knew exactly who she was talking about. And he came out and said, that sounds a lot like me. And she said, well, it's not. And she won because it's just a hearsay battle. First of all, you don't want to go through each one of these women, sir. You don't want to start with E. Jean Carroll and watch that interview with Anderson Cooper. And you and I are grown men, and you're going to say that that's a sane person when she goes, he never ravished me. He didn't throw me down. It just felt bad. It just felt wrong. And Anderson tries to interrupt her, and he goes, I think people think of grape as being like violent. She goes, no, I think people think of grape as being sexy. They think of the fantasies. And he tries to cut to commercial, and she says some goofy ass stuff.
Taco, I'm gonna cut you off, bud.
You go watch that and tell me that's the same person.
No. I'm gonna cut you off. Just one, because
what's up?
The fuck. But two, I don't even believe you anymore.
Go watch it. Watch Anderson run for the hills.
Seriously, she didn't say that, but cool.
Oh.
One second.
Pull it up, sir. I know you got internet.
Taco, stop talking for a second.
I stand on ground.
I think you're disingenuous.
Well, then show it to. Let's pull it up.
No.
Let's not just do word talk, right?
Taco. Just stop.
Call me a liar.
Lock in. Look at me.
You're calling me a fucking liar right now, sir. Lock that shit in.
Yes. I'm
not like the others, bro.
I know.
Cool, bro. It's in there. That
E.
Jean Carroll is.
Hold on. I need you to stop talking.
Go ahead.
I need you to stop talking. I just looked at your page. Are you a troll?
This is how they debate, guys. I don't know what the.
No, we don't have to mute him. I got him. We're good. You don't have to mute him. I got him. Taco, I'm sending you a request to come off mute. Are you a troll?
I don't know what's going on right now, bro.
Taco,
let me know when you're ready to get back to adulting.
No. Taco, one, you absolutely know way too much. I've debated thousands of Trump supporters. Thousands. None of them know the stuff that you know. Right? And I just looked at your page because you, like, when you were able to actually spout off the fact that E. Jean Carroll didn't sue him for SA, but it was for defamation, my spidey senses went off. Normal Trump supporters don't know that. And I said it when we first started, your name, like, that's too damn clever for a Trump supporter.
You never asked about my picture, though.
I can't really see your picture. Oh, is it? Oh, it's the podium guy. So
yeah, I am. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like listening to you speak, the fact that you know facts, looking at your actual page.
Oh, because I have a lot of stuff that goes against Trump on there as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. That's because this isn't about Trump. This isn't about one guy. Because every time I debate you people, quote unquote, Democrats, you guys always shoot after one guy. And I can shoot after your entire movement that goes after kids and all that stuff.
Who did you vote for?
I don't vote, just so you know.
So you didn't vote in the 2024 election?
I don't vote at all. And I don't really tell people that, but I'm gonna let you know that.
Okay. I don't know. I don't believe you, but this is what I will do. A couple of quick things. W's in the chat for I'm pretty sure that's I'm pretty sure I know who this is. It says who says 1977, but I'm sure I know who that is, but I'll just leave it here. W's in the chat for who says, who sent a $5 donation, says saying he listens to the corrupt circle jerk that says everything is red versus blue instead of the truth. The elitist predatory class versus everyone else. Autocracy. Absolutely. W's in the chat for who says for that $5 YouTube super chat. Guys, if you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and links are in the bio. Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a YouTube super chat. Also, don't forget to like the stream and hit that follow button. Guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 200,000 likes.
I would like to ask you two questions.
Well, before I go any further, I don't believe you, but you did actually say something that was pretty damn disgusting, right? And even if you are a troll, see, this is where the line is crossed for me. The way that you were actually talking about E. Jean Carroll. So like everything else, right? I can get behind it. I can, if you are a troll, if you don't necessarily believe that thing, all right, like, okay, I can get behind it. But the way that you actually crossed the line and specifically spoke on E. Jean Carroll, and that prompted my friend right here, Amber.
Hi, Amber.
So I'm going to give Amber a few moments to speak to you.
Can't wait. Before I do I get my quick two questions, like super small?
No. Amber, floor is yours.
Hey, Santana, I just scrolled in like towards the end of what he was saying. First of all, Anderson Cooper had to come out after that interview with a recorded statement regarding all of the rumors that were going around about him cutting to commercial and whatnot because he was uncomfortable. It's about 10 minutes. You can go watch it on YouTube. He made a whole
I'm
statement.
sure they
about
made him say
that.
something.
Hey.
He made a whole statement about that fact that wasn't true because this was not a live interview. It was pre-recorded, so they could stop at any point. And coming back to filming after commercial was just them sitting there talking in between. So there was no like time deadline or anything since it was pre-recorded. When she said he didn't, I wasn't thrown on the ground and ravished. Do you know what ravished means?
Yeah, it just felt wrong. That's what she said.
No, that's not what she said. She said it hurt.
Nope, she said it just felt wrong. The interview's
No,
on my
that's
page,
not what
ma'am.
she
I
said.
stand on.
I'm related to E. Carroll. I was at both trials. I've
pull it
seen it
up.
many times. She said
Go ahead,
it
Amber.
hurt. She said it hurt.
Pull it up. That'll end the debate, right?
No, go ahead, Amber. I apologize for his interruption.
I mean, if he wants to see it, go ahead.
No, it's okay. We're not going to validate him. Go ahead.
She said it hurt. So I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't hear the rest of what he was saying. Those were the things that I heard.
Okay. All right. So at this point, like one, I didn't think that you were a Trump supporter, but also I didn't like the fact that you actually took the approach that you took. It was disgusting. Right?
No, it's not.
It absolutely is. If you were genuine, like maybe that was different, but the fact that I'm clearly able to sniff out that you're disingenuous, and for you to go to
We're
those
noticing
type
an
of
attack on our president. We have the right to question these people. Get real, bud.
I hear you. This is what I'm gonna say. You need to reevaluate yourself, right? I mean,
You're sitting here counseling me. You can't debate.
Even if it's something that you do believe in a sense of like the way that you actually feel, then you need to work on unpacking that because the misogyny is absolutely wild and rampant, right? For me, having to check you on the fact that you said that girl talking about Kamala Harris, and then the misogynoir that you actually spoke on when speaking about Michelle Obama, like, what are we even doing? And then for you to actually drag E. Jean Carroll into this whole weird thing that you're doing right now. Again, I personally, I don't believe you. You could be genuine, you could not. But with that being said, you're disgusting at the very least. And since you're disgusting, I'm just gonna say, like, seriously, you can fuck off. That's it.
Debate. No.
Yeah, you can just fuck off. I'm sorry about that, Amber.
But I wasn't reading the situation all the way because I got caught at the end there.
Yeah, it was multiple things. It was him being weird. I mean, and then again, like you know how it is. We've heard these Muppets talk over and over and over, and for him to actually know things, stop it. Like, we got this guy Dennis up here above you who's been chirping in the chat, and I know he's about to demonstrate everything that he knows, and I'm positive he doesn't know anything. So I don't know. You know what, Amber, thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. Love you. Bye.
Love you more. Bye. Guys, W's in the chat for Amber. W's in the chat for He-Man over on YouTube, who sent a $2 YouTube super chat to say MJ was sued a couple of 100 times at best. He was sued, but Donald Trump was sued over 4,000 times. Also, W's in the chat for Sweet Honey, who sent a $5 YouTube super chat to say, please ask if he was at January 6th. I have a suspicion. I wouldn't have been shocked. Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for that love. Thank you for your kindness. I really appreciate you guys. If you like to support the live, you can do so. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated over on YouTube Super Chat. Dennis, you were yapping a lot in the chat, so you got an express pass to the panel. Dennis, got something for you.
Hello.
Mask on, fucking mask on, mask on, fucking mask on.
Dennis, are you willing to admit, and are you ready to actually take the mask off and admit that you're good with higher prices, all of the isms, a dictatorship, harm towards kids? Hell, you're even good with the weak leader. I'm sure that you're not going to actually admit that Kamala was right, but are you willing to admit those things?
Sure. Yeah. I don't have any problem with it.
So that's what you actually want. Listen, that's what I've been looking for you guys to just come up here and be unapologetically who you are. You're horrible people.
Sure.
So tell me, what was the most horrible thing that you wanted to see happen?
Actually, I don't think anything horrible is happening.
You don't think anything horrible is happening?
No, I don't see anything bad. Like,
okay.
Give me some examples.
Yeah, human rights being infringed on, constitutional rights being infringed on, people actually losing access to bodily autonomy. Like, there's a lot, bud.
On who?
On people in the queer community, on women, on black people, on undocumented immigrants, all of those things. I mentioned it. Have you been watching the news? Do you keep up with the news?
Yeah, I keep up with the news.
Okay.
I just wanted to see if you knew, because I don't. What's wrong with illegal immigrants getting kicked off of food stamps?
Undocumented immigrants and undocumented immigrants don't have access to food stamps.
Yeah, they do.
You've been propagandized
to all of that.
Sure. Tell me where I can find this information.
I see it firsthand.
So who are we going to leave? Listen, Dennis, who are you going to believe, me or your lying ass eyes? Which
not
one?
You. Hell, not
so
you.
you're going to believe your lying ass eyes, Dennis?
I don't believe
cool,
you.
Cool. You don't have to believe me, and we don't have to believe
any of you.
Dennis, can you tell me where I can find this actual information of undocumented immigrants getting access to food stamps?
Look it up. I can't tell you.
I'll literally look it up. You tell me exactly where to look it up. I'll look it up.
I can't tell you. I don't know of any kind of website to go to. I'm just telling you, I see it firsthand.
What's your actual firsthand experience then?
Well, let's see. I was security officer for.
Were you a mall cop? Are you Paul Blart?
No.
Come on now.
I did have a job as a security officer, though.
Were you top flight security of the world, Craig?
I've seen it firsthand.
Not just the city, but the world, Craig.
I seen it firsthand at a housing authority.
Mm-hmm. What housing authority? Name names.
Greeley Housing Authority. Greeley, Colorado. Greeley, Colorado Housing Authority.
And now tell me about it.
Well, I'm trying, but you keep interrupting.
I'm sorry. I have ADHD, but I'm medicated.
Well, that's good. Most of you guys are.
What do you mean, you guys?
Well,
what do you mean by that?
Dems, Democrats.
I thought you were talking about black people. It's okay. Go ahead.
No, I got black friends, by the way. I'm not a racist. So
tokens. Go ahead.
Anyways, I see it firsthand. They have food stamps. They get housing. They get everything handed to them by the taxpayer, and yet they're driving really nice cars.
What type of cars? Are they driving Phantoms?
No, I don't know about that, but they're nice cars.
What do you consider to be a nice car?
BMWs, Audis, Lexus.
Hey, Dennis.
Nice cars.
Dennis.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Listen, Dennis, if they're passing out BMWs and Dennis, if they're passing out BMWs and food stamps and all this other stuff, then fuck it, sign me up. Take my citizenship if I can get a BMW and free food. What are we talking about, Dennis? Come on now.
Hey, that's what happens.
Dennis,
but anyways,
not serious.
You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. You're oblivious. You're blind to it.
Okay, so let's be serious now. I'm going to be serious. I'm going to be serious.
So are you going to stop playing your stupid music and dumb
I'm
shit?
still going to play the stupid music, but I'm going to be serious at the same time. Dennis, the actual ability to gain access to those government assistance, those actual programs, you have to have a social security number. You have to actually apply for said benefits. And if you cannot apply for said benefits, then you cannot get said benefits. So explain to me how they gain access to those benefits if they don't actually qualify for those benefits. And they also don't have the proper documentation to get those benefits.
Kind of like just how illegals aren't supposed to be able
Undocumented.
to legally work, but
Undocumented
yet
immigrant.
they're still working.
Yeah, that's because they're given an actual ITN, ITN, and then ETN. Yeah, sorry. But they also not only they're given those so they can actually. I would have to look it up. I don't know the acronym. I'm bad with acronyms.
Employee tax number.
Yeah, no, it's ITIN. That's what it is, not ETN. ETN is for like LLCs. ITIN.
What's that?
Individual tax identification number.
Okay.
Fuck you mean, boy. Anyway. So the point that I was trying to make is that they don't actually apply. So even if you use that same premise, right? You understand what the ITIN that's used specifically to collect taxes from them, which they pay into taxes, but they don't get any benefits from those taxes. So even in your same premise with the ITIN, they're putting money in and not getting anything out.
That's bullshit.
How? Tell me how.
How is that factual?
It's
so you're
literally documented.
So you're saying that undocumented immigrants, whatever, are paying into taxes and getting no benefits for it?
Correct.
Come on. Why are you lying? Why are you lying?
But you do understand that this is public information, right?
It is bullshit.
But okay, so
how
is it bullshit? Hold on.
And still surviving.
Dennis.
How are they surviving? They're getting food stamps. They're getting Medicaid.
They're working.
They're housing. They're getting all of that.
Okay, hold on, Dennis. Seriously, you're making a lot of claims, right? And the only thing that you're using is the fifis in your tum-tum, right? I need you to provide some type of source, because not only can I provide source that, one, there are requirements around receiving any type of government assistance, whether it be actually being a United States citizen with a social security number. There are work requirements that are actually put in place for these benefits as well. And anyone can't just get those things. That was already in place.
Just added work benefits to those.
No, there have been work benefits and SNAP benefits. That's not a new thing. What they actually did was they altered the work benefits to target more people. That's going to take people off of those actual SNAP benefits. That's what happened.
And what's wrong with that? Why do you think that's a bad thing?
Do you think kids should have the ability to eat?
Absolutely.
Then that's what's wrong with it.
Do you
understand that there's a majority of kids that go to bed
going to the grocery store and buying groceries like all of us?
Say it again.
What's wrong with them going to get a job, or if they have a job?
Wait, so you want kids? You want kids? Wait. No. Let's make sure we're on the same page, because I said no. I said kids. And then you said, what's wrong with them getting a job and going to the grocery store? So, okay, so you're not talking about the kids, you're talking about the parents.
Yes, duh.
Okay. No, there's no duh. I want to be clear, because I wasn't talking about parents. I was talking about kids. I haven't said anything about parents. Now I will. So are you telling me that children should suffer because their parents are unable to provide?
Why aren't their parents able to provide?
No. That's not the question. The question is, are you saying that children should suffer because parents cannot provide?
Well, no, the parent or the kid.
Then. That's the point. So when you guys start talking about taking people off of SNAP benefits, those quote unquote people that need to get jobs, which again, they already have jobs. There's work requirements. You do understand that, like Walmart, right? You understand that a majority of people, thank you for the cake, Corey. Hey, Corey, the majority of the people that work at Walmart are on SNAP benefits.
The majority of people at Walmart that work,
the majority of their frontline employees working at Walmart are actually on SNAP benefits.
No, I don't know why you know that information, but no.
Because I look stuff up and I don't just trust the fifis in my tum-tum, bud.
That's on the internet?
Yeah, it's on the interweb.
You can
on the internet. Bill Gates put it on the internet for me and you.
You can search that and it's gonna how many people or what's the majority of people working at Walmart?
Yes, you can find all this information. Dennis, have you ever been on the internet? Have you ever been on the internet?
Yes, I'm not an idiot. Okay.
Okay, what do you do when you get on the internet, Dennis?
Please don't talk to me like I'm one. I'm not an idiot.
No, I'm just saying, like, bro, you can.
I'm probably older than you are.
I don't doubt it.
But I'm not an idiot, okay? So stop treating me like one.
I mean, that's been questionable by the. Okay, I will say this: I am being a little facetious. I do not think you're an idiot. I do think that you're ignorant. Which there's a difference between actually being ignorant and being, willfully ignorant. I don't necessarily think that you're willfully ignorant, but it seems like that you're talking about a lot of stuff that you have not looked up. And you can actually find this information that you're speaking on, or you could even find the information that I'm speaking on. Like all of this is public knowledge and information. But the point that I'm trying to make is that most of Walmart frontline employees are actually on SNAP benefits because Walmart does not pay an actual livable wage. That's the point. There's multiple people who actually work, but they don't make enough because companies don't pay enough. So they don't actually, they can't actually buy what they need. And so when those SNAP benefits are cut, yes, you're cutting those benefits directly to the adults, but the kids are the ones that are really being impacted.
Okay. Do you believe that all these benefits that a lot of us Americans take for granted were only meant for a hand up? And then once you got on your feet and you did better for yourself and you bettered yourself and you were no longer having hardship and so on and so forth, that you don't rely on those benefits anymore?
Yes.
Okay, so why is there families of 7 living off of the benefits, doing nothing?
First and foremost, Dennis, what I'm gonna.
Hold on, I wasn't done. They're not doing anything to better themselves. They want to live off of the government. They want to live at the bottom of the barrel, if you will. They're happy there.
Okay.
So why does that have to burden the taxpayers?
Okay.
Why?
So Dennis, the first and foremost, the thing that I'm going to ask is that you don't throw out numbers, because we've clearly defined that you don't do research and you don't have actual numbers. So don't use hyperbolic numbers. I'm kind of a stickler when it comes to numbers. So don't say numbers if you don't actually have factual information to back that up. Now, with that being said, while I do say that the original intention of these social safety nets were to provide a lifting hand up for people to actually benefit and move forward and actually grow, the issue is that capitalism has stifled that very growth. That very potential has been stomped out by the Republican Party. Dennis, do you know what trickle-down economics is?
Yes, I've heard of it.
So who is the arbiter of trickle-down economics?
The arbitrary?
The arbiter. Who was the champion? Who was the person that was like, yeah, this shit right here good?
Who benefits from it?
No. Who was the person that championed it? Who was the person that advocated for it?
Business owners.
Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan. So what actually happened was, prior to Ronald Reagan's administration, there was a parallel line between the cost of living and the federal minimum wage. They were like this, right? So both of them were ticking up at the same pace, and people were able to live and work, right? Live and work. And so as many social safety nets that we have now, it wasn't needed at that time because people were actually being paid a livable wage. But Ronald Reagan, after completely sweeping the country, and what did he get? Like, what was the only state that he didn't win? Minnesota? I think Minnesota. Anyway, after completely almost sweeping the map, then convinced people that, quote unquote, trickle down economics is a good thing. That if you actually coalesce the money at the top, if you give the people at the top tax breaks and you actually give the people at the top money, then they will actually disperse the money to the people down at the bottom. And then that actual model switched. And what happened after Ronald Reagan is the cost of living continued to climb up, and then the actual federal minimum wage flattened out. So much so that the federal minimum wage I think it's only gotten 2 increases since Ronald Reagan, but the cost of living has continued to skyrocket while the actual the actual federal minimum rate the federal minimum wage has barely increased. And so what has happened is that people have become more reliant on those social safety nets. They don't have the ability to actually get off of those things. We understand that the majority of the wealth is coalesced at the top 1%. And then what Donald Jimothy Trump actually just did by signing the BBB, he actually greenlight the largest transfer of wealth in American history. The rich are about to get richer, the poor is about to get poorer, and the middle class is going to shrink. They are actually targeting people like you and me, Dennis. They want a plutocracy. Dennis, do you know what a plutocracy is?
Never heard of it.
You should look it up. It's not good.
Never heard of it.
It's not a good thing.
My belief, and call me crazy or conspiracy theorist, but
wait, do I need to go get my tinfoil? Because if I gotta go get my tinfoil hat, I will.
Maybe you might. But my thinking is the big government wants all of us dependent on them.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry. I did not mean to bring you. Gabe, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you? I'm gonna drop you down. You can request right back up. You'll be next. I'm sorry. I was trying to bring somebody else in. I apologize.
All right, buddy.
All right. Thank you. Anyway, go ahead, Dennis.
I said my belief. This is my belief. Call me crazy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Democrats want all of us dependent on the government because they are for big government. They want all of us on food stamps. They want all of us on Medicaid. They want all of us dependent on the big government. And that's why the Democrats want control. That's why they want
Republicans
power.
The Republican want billionaire welfare. What are we even talking about? I would much rather have the actual money coalescing with the people than the actual ultra wealthy getting more. So even if that is true, even if the quote unquote Democrats wanted everyone on welfare, wanted everyone on Medicaid, wanted everyone on those types of benefits, and the Republican Party wants Elon Musk to get richer. Elon Musk made the majority of his wealth. He doubled his wealth under Donald Trump's first term. Elon Musk is worth $400 billion. The richest men on earth, including Jeff Bezos, including Zuckerberg, including the fucking TikTok CEO, all went to Donald Trump's inauguration. The ultra wealthy understand that Donald Trump is for them and he is benefiting them. So even if you're right, I would much rather have all of us, the United States citizens, taken care of than actually taking care of the ultra wealthy.
I would rather us not all be dependent.
One or the two. Which one would you rather have? Your idea that you just proposed from the Democratic Party or my idea that I just proposed from the Republican Party? Which one would you rather have, Dennis?
I'd rather take care of myself.
No. That's not the option. The option is, would you rather have your idea of the Democratic Party or my idea of the Republican Party?
The Republican Party.
So you would much rather have the billionaires taken care of than everyday Americans?
No, I would rather see.
You just said the Republican Party.
I would rather see everyday Americans go ahead.
So then by the premise of what you just said,
like it's supposed to be, not
so by the premise.
Hold on a second. Taxpayers take care of them. You can
hold on 1 second, Dennis. Hold on a second, Dennis. 1 second, Dennis.
Started at the bottom.
Yeah. So 1 second. King George, whatever. Look for one of the mods in the chat. I can't do anything about that, but look for one of the mods in the chat. Dennis, by your premise, you would much rather have the ultra wealthy actually have power, or because again, my premise was that I like what you're saying as far as the Democrat versus what I said with the Republican Party.
Of course. So you want the government and taxpayers to take care of you and
No,
your kid.
I said that if it was an either or situation, right? Because we understand that one, the Democratic Party does not have power. The Republican Party does. The Republican Party literally has power.
No.
So the thing that you were talking about was theory. The thing that I'm talking about is factual. That's the difference. So you can speculate and actually, you know, have this great hypothesis, but the things that I'm saying is actually concrete. It's actually happening. Again, this is the largest transfer of wealth in United States history. Go look it up. It's a plutocracy. Anyway, with that being said, Dennis, I got one last thing for you.
This is an intervention.
An intervention?
Your friends have reason to believe that you are suffering from chronic Trump dependency. May I call you Tom?
Is this some kind of joke?
Trump dependency is no laughing matter. Addiction to a Trump can fuck with your friends, your health, and scary enough, even your money.
Not him running before we could finish what not before a pimp named Slickback could actually finish what he was saying. How are you gonna leave before a pimp named Slickback could finish what he son of a gun? Guys, W's in the chat for Don Quixote. I can say that over on YouTube. It's sending $5 YouTube super chat to say Heather McGee, Some of Us is a great book on the deliberate howling. Why does this keep jumping? I'm sorry, there's something going on with the YouTube chat. It keeps jumping. Howling of social safety nets of Black and brown people. W's in the chat for Don Quixote. I don't know what's going on with YouTube's chat. It keeps jumping. That's weird. Guys, if you like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a YouTube super chat and it will, I will read that out. Guys, last but not least, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 250,000 likes. Also, look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Right there. That means you're not following me. This is the main page now. This is the main page. Go ahead and hit that follow button. If you want to actually catch any more of my debates, you want to make sure that you're keeping up with me, go ahead and hit that follow button. If you haven't sent your daily heart me, go ahead and send it. It's only $1 It'll help boost the live and push us out to the FYP. I'm going to, if we can knock out the daily gift goal, guys, again, please, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only talking to Trump supporters. This is Sparring with Santana. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are not talking to friendlies. We're only looking for some debates. Gabe, you're a Trump supporter, right?
Yeah.
Got something for you.
Mask on, fuck it, mask on, mask on, fuck it, mask on.
Listen, Gabe, are you ready to admit that you are good with higher prices, all of the isms, a dictatorship, harm towards kids? Hell, you're even good with weak leadership, or you can admit Kamala was right, and you and I can just be best as buds.
Oh man, you seem like a nice guy. I just wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk quick about. You said Walmart and like the overall. Setting a wage or whatever. Why? I have one question. You don't have to work at Walmart, right? So what happens if you go look for a different job and a bunch of people quit working at Walmart? Walmart is forced to assess their business plan and raise wages. Walmart pays exactly what they have to pay.
That's not true.
Well, no, because listen, what happens if Walmart can pick a number? It's pick $30 an hour, pick $50 an hour, make that your universal wage. What's going to happen? Just inflation. They're just going to raise all the prices of every good to compensate for that wage. The same thing that you guys complain about with tariffs is going to happen with the wage. Product.
That's not true.
How is it not true?
Literally, you have an actual test case of that in California. Businesses in California have raised the actual state minimum wage, and it has not caused increased inflation. Literally, the opposite has happened. California has catapulted to the number 4 economy in the world, not the state. You heard me right. The number 4 economy in the world, while still paying people higher than the federal minimum wage. You have test cases. You know what's funny about all of this? There's test cases for multiple things. So there's test cases for what I'm saying as far as, or, you know, speaking to what you're saying as far as like raising the actual payments to employees. But then there's also test cases for things that Donald Trump is proposing, whether we can talk about, you know, the mass deportation, and you can see what happened down in Florida. They literally did this in Florida and it hurt the economy and it actually caused inflation to skyrocket. Yes, deporting immigrants causes inflation to go up. So that happened. Or you can even talk about this whole tariff policy that Donald Trump is actually talking about. It's happened twice in the United States history. There's been a 100-year gap between those times that it's happened. And literally the first time it was done, the Republican Party did not regain power for over the first time they lost over half of their entire seats. The second time it happened, they didn't regain power for over 60 years. Literally, there's test cases for the things that Donald Trump is trying to do, and then there's test cases that for things that you're advocating against that actually work. You've been propagandized.
Well, I have a test case. I have 2 sawmills that I run, that I own.
Mm-hmm.
And so here's my test case. If I don't pay
Is it a trust me, bro?
If I don't pay my workers,
wait, just to verify, is it a trust me, bro? Is it something verifiable that we can look up? Like the
you can
information
look up. You can look up whatever you want. You can look up. It's Pigeon Creek Hardwoods in Whitehall, Wisconsin, and Cox and Brothers Wood Products in Strum, Wisconsin. I own both those companies. You can look them up, and I can tell you what I have to pay my workers, and if I don't pay them that, they go to a different sawmill. That's the nice thing about capitalism. It's like organic in nature.
There's nothing nice about capitalism.
It's organic in nature, and it allows it allows you, if I don't pay my good employees a livable wage, they go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what that forces me to do is it forces me to run an efficient, lean business.
How many employees do you have?
You can't reverse engineer it, man.
How many employees do you have?
46.
Combined or individually?
I'm small. I have 16 at one place, and then the balance is at the other place.
Okay. How many employees do you think work for Walmart?
Oh, man. I couldn't tell you that. I'm sure it's thousands and thousands and thousands.
Do you think that the employees that work at Walmart have the same type of leverage and power as your 46 employees that work at your sawmill?
No, but I'll bring up the same thing. You don't have to work at Walmart.
I hear you, but listen,
why work there?
I need you to understand this. When there is simple supply and demand, let's keep it simple. Keep it simple, Sally. If you have a smaller pool of people that you're pulling from versus Walmart having a larger pool of people to pull from, who is more likely to actually give in to their employees? You with your 46 employees, or Walmart with their thousands of employees? If Walmart lost 46 employees, do you think they would even notice?
No, I'm really small. I agree with that. But
and so then if you lost 46 employees, what would happen to you?
I would go out of business.
Exactly. Listen. You and Walmart are not the same. I know that you're actually kind of trying to talk like, oh, they can just do this or they can do that. But listen, I just need you to know this.
What's up with it, ho? How you talking about that life, but you ain't never live it, though?
Even though you think that you can just equate what you do with your business to the entire capitalistic system within the United States, it doesn't add up. It's not the same. You're not the same.
No, we're not the same, but I play by the same rules. They're just playing with $100 bills, and I'm playing with nickels. It's the same
they're
thing,
playing
bro.
with monopoly money, and you're playing with your hard-earned money. That's
no, it
the
ain't
difference.
Monopoly money, man.
It's absolutely monopoly money.
Dude,
Walmart,
so just reverse
Walmart
engineer it. Let's say if I had
Walmart
2.1 million,
pretty much printing money because of the actual cheap amount that they get the goods from China and the absorbent amount they pay. They have people pay for it here in the United States. They're playing with monopoly money.
So it's capitalism. Like, you don't have to work there. You don't have to shop there. You're free to go wherever you want. If you could reverse engineer it, man, and if I had 2.1 million employees, I'd still have to run a lean business.
Have you ever heard of a food desert?
A food desert? No, enlighten me.
Sure. So a food desert or even a food swamp are areas where people don't have access to fresh fruit and like healthy foods and things like that, right? So they don't have access to a lot of different, different resources. And so they can't just go to, Whole Foods or Publix or Safeway or wherever. Like, they have to go to whatever is available. And what happens in a lot of those situations is those lower income areas, right? They tend to only have access to certain places like Walmart, where they can not only work at Walmart, but that's their only option to shop. Certain places, if you don't go to Walmart, then there's no other store within a normal distance that would allow you to actually frequent that store. That happens throughout the entire country.
I kind of see here's where I can get with you on this. I guess Walmart might be approaching a monopolistic type of situation, which is scary, and it could be looked at. But nonetheless, that's what you're saying. There is basically Walmart has a monopoly on food.
No, what I'm saying is it's
because there's if there's no other place to shop except Walmart, that's what it is.
No, I think you're missing the bigger point. The bigger point is that this capitalistic society that you're speaking of is actually designed in order to keep people poor, to keep people hungry, to actually keep people in the same economic status that they were born into. Most people don't ascend past their actual economic status. Not only that, most people don't even leave the city that they were born in. People live in the same city that they were actually born in. And that's another part to it.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of different businesses and a lot of different opportunities and a lot of different places to work. I mean, why get mired down at Walmart?
What do you think? How do you think that people get access to those different opportunities? Would you say, like, maybe okay, let's say let's run with your thought for a second, Gabe. Let's say that I'm tired of working at Walmart, and I have a friend, Swan. Swan is an engineer. She's smart. She's an up and coming. She's got money in her pocket, and I want to be like Swan, right? And I say, hey, I'm tired of working at Walmart. I would like to be an engineer like Swan. What would I need to do, Gabe?
You're not going to make a jump like that. You're not going to go from Walmart to engineering. That's apples to oranges.
Hypothetically,
that's
speaking,
apples to oranges. I'm talking about going from Walmart to Albertsons, Walmart to Whole Foods. I'm talking about a lateral leap that's going to allow the grocery store.
So you're advocating for people to stay in the same socioeconomic status. Okay,
no,
cool. So if that's the case, wait. And yes, Erica, they're both fruit. Like, that bitch don't know about Pangea. Anyway, so the thing that I'm saying is, cool. What's the difference between Walmart and Albertsons, right?
Maybe Albertsons pays more. I don't know.
Or maybe Albertsons pays market price. So Walmart doesn't have to compete against Albertson, and Albertson doesn't have to compete against Walmart when it comes to actually prices. You do understand that, like, most companies that are within a certain area of each other, even if they're like different companies but similar, they actually match each other in prices. They don't try to outprice each other on multiple things. Literally, hey, do you know what happened during C19 and why prices actually skyrocketed across the board?
No, why?
It's because those companies, not only was there a supply chain issue and all this other stuff, but there are executives, specifically Kroger executives, that actually admitted, yep, we actually price gouged. We got together and we all decided to raise those prices together. Like, literally, these companies, these corporations, they actually make the decisions together that we're not going to outpace you. You're not going to outpace us. And we all make money. Capitalism. So when you talk about going from Walmart to Albertsons, it's not that easy, because a lot of times those companies work together to ensure that they're going to make money and they continue to keep their employees down.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, that might be a thing. They might have the meeting of the grocers, but they're competing.
Wait.
Albertsons is competing against Walmart.
Gabe.
You got to let
I
me
don't,
finish too.
Gabe, I don't care what you actually think. I can prove what I just said. Literally, there's actual sworn testimony where they went and actually went in front of Congress and admitted to it under oath. They admitted to doing this.
They compete in the free market.
What about gas stations? What do gas stations do that are around each other? Have you ever noticed that gas stations that are in close proximity to each other, most of the time, like their prices are pretty similar?
Yeah, comparable. It's a commodity. It's hard to, commodity goes by the market. It's hard to adjust that too often.
It's not that, because we understand like gas prices can fluctuate from state to state. Hell, they can fluctuate from city to city. But what they actually do is there is an agreement with those gas stations that are around each other that they don't outprice each other. Capitalism. Anyway, you got to give me a second. I got to read this off. I'm sorry. This is getting way too far, and I don't want to get too far from this. W's in the chat for both Diesel, who sent a $19.99 YouTube super chat to say, social scientists like me work hard to keep showing that government support programs are actually incentivize people to do better, not the opposite. Amazing empirical research demonstrates this. Anyone can look it up. Listen, I've been saying the same thing. They can look it up, but they refuse to actually look it up. W's in the chat for both for Diesel over on YouTube, who sent the YouTube super chat. Guys, if you like to support the live, you can do so at Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Best way to support the live. Anything's accepted. Everything's appreciated. Also, hit the follow button. If you're not following me, hit that follow button. Yes. Gabe, I feel like you're unwilling to actually think outside of your two sawmills in Wisconsin, and you think that just because you look at the world as a small business owner, that the rest of the world has to do the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I think the free market and capitalism allows for people to rise above. I think it promotes talent. It promotes talent. It's you know, equality. It's equality. It's equality of opportunity, not equality of outcome.
Not.
I don't know, man. I think it is. I really think
do you think anyone can become a billionaire?
Hypothetically, yes.
How? So you're telling me that any and everyone has the same opportunity to be a billionaire. So you're telling me that Elon Musk, on his road to becoming the richest man on earth, had the same opportunity as you, Gabe, to earn the money that you guys have earned?
No, but why? Who is it? His fault that he had that opportunity? He
I'm not saying
PayPal.
that is no. That's not. I'm not saying that.
So what should he do then?
Well,
what
it's
should
not
he
just
do?
PayPal. You know, his parents own emerald mines in South Africa, right? Like, yeah.
So should he have said? Should he have said that he doesn't want his generational wealth? He wants to not do
Gabe,
that.
You're making my point for me, bud. Literally, you're making my point. You're literally making my point. Not everyone has the same
I understand your train of thought, but I'm trying to understand what he should have done different to not be a billionaire.
I'm not saying that he should have done anything different to not be a billionaire. I'm just trying to get you to realize.
Well, you don't like that he's a billionaire.
Well, no, because I don't think billionaires should exist. But that's not the point that I'm making right now. The point that I'm making right now is you and I did not have the same opportunities as Elon Musk. Not just anyone can be a billionaire. It does not work that way.
Okay. Have you ever worked for a poor person?
Yes.
Okay. You've worked for poor people?
Yes.
Like what kind of job?
I used to deliver Chinese food in high school. I mean, not high school, college, sorry. I delivered Chinese food in college, and the actual couple that I worked for had come from China. It was their first Chinese restaurant. They were just trying to make it. They were literally barely hanging on. Poor people.
But they owned a restaurant.
Yes.
And they were still poor.
Yes. You do understand that most businesses don't turn a profit for what is like the first 3 to 5 years or something ridiculous.
Oh, the food business is really hard. The food business is really hard.
Exactly.
A lot of waste.
Well, not just the food business, but business period. Most businesses aren't profitable. A lot of businesses collapse, and it takes so much to actually turn a profit. And so just because you actually own a business does not mean that you're rich. It doesn't work that way.
No, trust me, I know that.
Then what are you talking about, Gabe?
I'm trying to figure out what your options are here. What you would like better than capitalism? What system would work?
I'm
for
not
you?
advocating. For me, it's completely different. Like now we're talking about something different. I'm not saying that I'm advocating for a different system. What I am saying is that your idea of capitalism and the fact that everyone has bootstraps that they can grab and pull themselves. Listen, Gabe, the point that I'm trying to get across to you is some people ain't even got boots. Some people ain't even got boots, Gabe. Like we're out here debating straps, and some people just don't have boots.
Yeah, I think there's philanthropy and things like that, and I think there's plenty of things that we should do to help people who can't help themselves. But
I agree.
It's a slippery slope, man. It's a slippery slope to where you're going to incentivize people to not be entrepreneurs. You're going to incentivize people to not go to work. You're going to incentivize people to not try.
That's absolutely false.
How is it false?
Because when you give people opportunities, then people actually take advantage and seek those opportunities to be better, to grow, to do more. Like that's unequivocally false.
Unequivocally false.
Yep.
There's
actually
giving someone something that's not earned is going to de-incentivize.
So by your premise, if you give someone that's not earned, giving someone something that's not earned, then it de-incentivizes them.
Not everybody, but I think.
But that's what you just said, right? I mean, you literally just said that. So, I mean, wouldn't that be contradictory to us just talking about Elon Musk receiving those emerald mines and taking those emerald mines and becoming the richest man on earth? Heidi, thank you for the cake.
I don't think the emerald mines made him a billionaire, though.
Yeah, it led him to being an actual billionaire. Yes. We know that he's a part of PayPal Mafia and all this other stuff.
It probably gave him startup capital to do all of his other business.
Okay, what about Donald Trump? How much did Donald Trump actually inherit from Fred?
I think he got like 1.5, 2
no,
or 7 million.
He likes to talk about that 1 point something was small $1 million loan. No, he inherited $415 million, which in this day and time was over $1 billion something dollars. Fun fact, if Donald Jimothy Trump would have just taken his money and sit his orange fat on a beach somewhere and never came down golden escalators, never bought pageants, never sold knives, never had a university, never grabbed anybody by the he would be richer today by putting that money in the stock market versus where he is right now. Literally, he was given a pile of money, and his incompetence kept him from being richer than he actually is. But the point that I'm making is not everyone is handed a pile of money.
How can that be a possibility to even entertain that this universal wealth? Of course, we want to have everybody have everything. We want to have everybody have everything.
So
that's
you're
what
advocating
everybody
for
wants.
communism.
Well, no, I'm not advocating for that. I'm telling you that in a perfect world, that's what we want, but that is an impossibility.
It is. I think the idea and the concept of communism is something that is impractical, but that's because of humanity, right? Human greed and the actual desire to have more than everyone else is always a thing. But that does not negate the fact that we live in the richest country on earth, and we can make it that, hey, did you know that there's more vacant houses in the United States than there are unhoused people in the United States?
No, that's an interesting fact, though. I'll remember that one.
Mhm. The government owns more houses than there are unhoused people in the United States. So if the United States government actually wanted to end homelessness or houselessness, they could do it.
What do you think would happen by putting all the homeless people in those homes? What do you think that
Well,
neighborhood would look
if
like?
you actually
Would those
take
houses burn
unhoused
down?
people, if you take unhoused people off the street and actually give them access, then that's giving them a leg up where they actually have more opportunities to do additional things, which include get healthcare, get education, to actually rise above their current social economic status. Like that's how you allow people to fly above their steeds.
Absolutely.
You don't even have to give them command. Here comes the general, rise up. Anyway, like literally that could happen.
So you don't see any type of possible negative outcome by just giving homeless people homes?
Unhoused. And I'm not saying that there wouldn't be certain byproducts, just like I talked about how communism in my head is a fallacy because of human nature. You can't control people, even if
Human
you give those
nature?
unhoused people. Yeah, exactly. You can't control that. But what I can guarantee is that you would improve the quality of living for all Americans. When you do for the least of, you improve everyone's quality of life.
Here's
People,
what
wait, hold on. You
Okay.
understand that if unhoused people were taken care of, then your quality of life would be improved, Gabe. You get that, right?
Of course, but here's the thing. I would say rather than give them a house, I would advocate teach them a skill rather
Are
than
you
give them
saying
a
take a
home.
man to fish?
I'm
Teach a
saying
man
that
to
old
fish?
I'm saying that old parable. You bet, my friend.
Okay, I'm just glad you're not saying that it's in the Bible. Like
No, it's not in the
there's
Bible.
It's not. It's not. The point though that like I think that you're missing, right, is it's not about actually giving them some type of skill or trade or whatever. Like, yes, it would be nice if we could actually educate the populace, if we could actually train the populace. The Trump administration is not trying to do that. That's why they're trying to abolish the Department of Education. That's why they're firing people at such a massive rate. They're not trying to actually help the people. They're harming the people. But the thing that I'm trying to make the point is there's a practical solution. Again, there are empty homes that the government has in their possession that's just sitting there, more empty homes than there are unhoused people. So again, I'm not saying, oh, the government should just give them houses, but if they wanted to, they could. If they wanted to, they could. That's my point. And again, if you actually address the actual housing issue within the United States, then again, you inject an additional workforce, right? I mean, when people have you ever heard of Maslow's hierarchy?
I think so, but go ahead.
Maslow's hierarchy states that people only worry about their next level once their basic levels are taken care of. So once you can address like food, shelter, all of those base level things, then people start to actually build on that and start to build towards luxuries. And so once you actually address those base level things, then people can start to think about the higher things. They don't think about those things. If you don't know where your next meal is coming from, you're not going to think about buying a Mercedes.
Oh, I remember now. That's why we're able to do art. That's the thing. Yeah. Cause those needs need to be met. And then you can pursue, beauty and art and those luxuries. Yeah. I get that. That's where I've heard the Maslow's thing. No,
Yeah,
man.
but my point is,
I don't think we're that far apart on this stuff. Really. I don't. I mean, I really don't. I don't really disagree.
I think the point that I'm trying to get across to you, Gabe, is that you deserve more. That's my point. I'm specifically talking to you now, Gabe. You deserve more. And when I say you, Gabe, I mean us, each and every one of us, everyday Americans. We deserve more. Gabe, the fact that you are a business owner in Milwaukee you are employing 46 people, you deserve more. But you know who gets more? Amazon. You know who gets more? Tesla, Elon. Like those are the people that are getting more. But Gabe, you deserve more. And not gonna lie, Gabe, you're voting against your best interest because you're not seeing that if you help others, then those actual seeds that you sow will come back fruitful for you.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate talking to you. Okay, buddy.
All right, Gabe.
Hold
on. I think
I
I have
I gotta get to
one.
bed.
If you got like 2 seconds, one of my friends wanted to come up just for a second.
Yeah, you bet.
And say,
No
Eli,
problem.
the floor is yours.
Hi. Yeah, really quick. Hey, Gabe, I've been listening to the conversation the whole time. And there was one thing that I wanted to speak to really quick, because you said instead of giving people a home, why not teach them a skill? And that hit home for me right now. I know we don't usually share anecdotal experiences, but I'm going to share mine briefly. I'm 32 years old. I've served in the Air Force, active duty for 13 years. I was doing well off for a while. I bought my own house at, I think 29 years old. And then this year was notified that my career is going to be ending at the end of this month. I actually will be in for a couple more weeks, and I'm going to be getting kicked out. And that's because I'm a trans man. So I'm only giving you that perspective because I also simultaneously had, outside of military, real world events that financially put me in a not so great place. But at the time, I thought I could handle it because I didn't know that I would be losing my job. So now I'm a veteran who is facing not only losing the 13-year career that I have worked hard for. I'm very skilled, but the job that I specifically work doesn't translate verbatim to something on the outside that pays the exact same as I was making on the inside of the military. Unfortunately, on the inside of the military, I'm a provider that deploys downrange. On the outside of the military, I'd be like a glorified ambulance driver. And that's just kind of the way that the military works in some career fields. And so why I say this is because I'm about to lose my income. I've already lost my retirement. Sure, I could use my GI Bill and try to, get an education on the outside. That would put me stuck in Texas, where there are tons and tons of anti-trans legislation that's happening right now, literally trying to criminalize me for existing. And that's happening across the states. So I have, let's say that I had a degree and which I have some schooling, but let's say that I could, just say I'm ready to go. I'm ready to apply and I could get whatever job I want. Well, the job market is really shit right now. And I know because I've been actively looking for a job for 3 months. It's really fucking hard to get a job right now. And the end of my career is approaching quickly. 29 August, it's my last day. And I just got my last paycheck before finance will process, and hopefully I'll catch my bills will catch up. And the reason why I'm sharing all this with you is because a lot of people, I think, stigmatize people that don't have houses and have this picture in their head of what those people look like. I was without a home as a child. Well, I guess I was 18 years old. That's why I joined the military. And I'm about to end up full circle right back in that same situation. And it's simply not true. A lot of people that don't have a home do have a job. A lot of people that don't have a home are educated, do have degrees. In fact, a lot of the population of people that don't have a home are veterans. And so I just wanted to kind of give you that perspective, because when we think about certain groups of people, when we think about certain classifications of or situations of or experiences of people that we haven't been a part of before, we sort of just get this picture in our head of what it might look like. And I wanted to come up and be a human being, to speak to you, to say that I've busted my ass serving the country for the last 13 years, and I just got slapped royally in the fucking mouth. And now I'm fighting for just like, how the fuck am I going to pay my mortgage? How the fuck am I going to take care of my dogs? What am I going to do? And I didn't do anything but just do my job.
I appreciate you sharing that. So here's all I can say is that, I mean, you spoke eloquently. On a very superficial level, you sound pretty fucking smart. Honestly, don't give a shit about whatever your trans thing is. You sound smart and employable, and I know there's a fucking job out there that you'd kill it at. There is, you know. I mean, in my mill, for instance, I'd hire something, and it's probably not enough money what you used to make. I'd hire someone like you for almost $30 an hour to probably do something that you're way overqualified for. You know, because and here's the thing, man, and that's the beauty of what you can do in this country if you have half a brain, and it sounds like you have all the skills to go and do that. You know, it's right now you got a little bad luck.
Yeah, Gabe,
but it's not like living somewhere else, man, where you have no chance.
Gabe, I think you're missing the point. Like, I think
no, I'm not.
No, you are. You absolutely are. Like,
what do you want me to say? Boo-hoo? Like,
Eli literally, first and foremost, I don't think Eli was, seeking your sympathy, right? I don't think that, he came up here to express this to you for your sympathy. I think that the point was,
I didn't give him any sympathy. I just told him what I think
the point
based on
that
the
was
story.
trying to be made is that you deserve more. Like I said, Eli deserves more. Everyday Americans deserve more. And you and your mindset and your active behavior, your active support of Donald Trump, the way that you vote and the way that you actually put your money, because yes, you're talking about paying people $30, but I'm sure I'll just make a leap and say that you probably donated money to a campaign, right? Like the way that you're actively harming other people, it's counterproductive to what you're saying. The things that you're doing, the things that you're advocating for, the things that you're actually supporting is harming people like Eli. It's harming Black people like me. Gabe, it's fucking harming you, and you don't even get it. That's the point.
Yeah, we'll have to agree to disagree. I got to go to bed, man, but I appreciate you having me up, and, gave me a lot to think about. So, Eli, good luck.
Yeah, Jenna. I did try, and yeah, I wasn't seeking sympathy, and I know you know that. I know the chat knows that. Sometimes I just think
Hold on 1 second, Eli.
Okay.
Before you yeah, you're right, Erica. Fucking deplorables, guys. Can we show Eli some love, please? Can we blow Eli's gifts up? And also, if you have the ability, hit Eli's pay links. I'm sure that they're in the link tree in the bio. Can we just show Eli some love? Because the one thing that I know for sure is that, one, getting on this TikTok live in front of hundreds of thousands of people, that's never easy. But two, opening up and sharing personal experiences is one of the toughest things that anyone can possibly do. And Eli did that, of their own volition. Like, I didn't send for Eli or whatever. Eli came up and actually tried to lend real world experience to a conversation that was looking at, an actual macro level. And Eli looked to bring it to a micro level and share something super personal. That's not something that they had to do, and it's something that we appreciate. So let's just show Eli some love. So if you have it, if you have the ability, show Eli some love. Let's make sure we run up Eli's gift. If you can hit the pay links, make sure we take care of Eli. Listen, the one thing that I say over and over and over, anytime that I have the opportunity, I say that we are a community, we're a family, and fuck it, we have to take care of each other, because this administration will not do so. And Eli is absolutely showing you today, right now, in real time, that I mean what I say. This administration is actively harming all of us. And it's Eli today, but it might be you tomorrow. And if it is you tomorrow, then fuck it, we will stand by you as well. So please, if you can, help Eli out. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you. You didn't have to do all that. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
you know how much I love you. Come on,
I
man.
love you. I love all of you. I mean, this is my favorite community of you know, like
That's because we're
I don't wanna
fun.
say- yeah, for sure. I mean, everybody has their own way that they run their lives, but when I say this community, y'all know it's like we kind of just hop around from live to live, and then I've like, I don't know, I wish that we could all be a part of each other's lives in person. But I do appreciate the community that I've got. You really, this is about to sound so probably cheesy, but y'all
be cheesy.
y'all don't know though, that like I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. I stay in my home unless I have to do like a not processing appointment or something like that. Texas is a scary place for trans people. So I just kind of like hang out in my home, and sometimes I'm creeping in y'all's lives and just listening, or like I literally find one of you and listen to your lives when I'm doing like my housework, when I'm falling asleep, like seriously. And I learned so much from all of you, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate everything that I have learned. But what I appreciate more than anything is like the genuine friendship. And even if we're not like super close on the app, just know that the community means a whole lot to me. But yeah, I appreciate you, Santana. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Well, listen, you know I'm here for you if you need me. And again, you're appreciated, you're loved, you're adored, and yeah, you always have a space here.
Appreciate you. All right, get back to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap a few more people around while I got a little bit more time.
Sounds good. See you, Santana.
See you. All right, guys, listen, I know we slowed it down for a half a second and we got a little bit mushy, but now it's time to get back into it. Now it's time to get back. Now it's time to actually get fired up again. Listen, Trump supporters, I know you might have thought that you just saw a moment of weakness. Let me reset the stage. Trump supporters, hold on. Trump supporters, MAGA, each and every one of you are a bag of bitches. Get in the box. Get in the box. Now that we've clearly defined the rules of engagement, let's get back into it. Guys, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 300,000 likes. Also, bag of dicks. I'm sorry, you're a bag of dicks. I got to get the other word out of my vocabulary. I'm going to do something fun for half a second. Hold on. I'm going to do this.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, what up? Thanks
Rob,
for having me.
Rob, when just FYI, don't make the everything pink comment. We're not doing that, okay?
It's not all
Rob,
pink.
Rob, do we understand?
I stay away from.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Swan, if you're listening, Swan, I don't know if you're away from your phone, but I sent you an invite as well. Get up here, Swan. I sent you one too. You have to meet Rob. What about me? Rob, I'm trying to introduce my friends to you. Hold on.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to say I can empathize, or I can give Eli some advice because my friend is trans from back in the 90s.
No, Rob. No. God damn it, Rob. No. Rob, no.
Yes.
No. Rob, no. Absolutely not. Just hold on. Wait for Swan, Rob. Just, God damn it, wait.
What do you think, Swan's gonna?
I just need you to stop for half a second. I just need you to stop for half a second, Rob. Holy shit. You're gonna get booted before we even get to talk. Rob, just stop. Just hold on.
Impulse control, Rob.
Let me read these two off, and hopefully Swan, get back to your phone. W's in the chat for Rachel. Rachel sent a $1 donation saying the caucasity of cishet white men to think they can solve problems of oppression. Is that from last night? Oh no, that's similar to what you said. Yeah. W's in the chat for Rachel. Listen, you were an actual oracle because like literally you sent that before Rob started speaking. Whew. Also, W's in the chat for I think it's pronounced Lola Shay or LOL Shay. Thank God you joined Parker's live stream with Erica, or I would have never found you. I've been watching for a few hours, and you're an amazing human. Thank you for all that you do. Listen, thank you. You're fucking awesome. You're amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the donation, and just thank you. I'm happy that you're actually enjoying. All right. I mean, like that's the biggest thing that I can actually hope to provide is information, education, and entertainment. So thank you for being a part of the community. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subbing over on YouTube. Guys, if you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live, or you can send a YouTube super chat. I dragged Erica up here so Erica can part in. I dragged Erica up here so she could bask in the glory of Rob. Swan is somehow ducking. I don't know what she's doing, right? But we're going to go ahead and get talking to Rob. Rob, I got something for you.
Yes, because I have the most important shit to say of anybody that's even been up here.
Okay,
you
Rob, don't
are
Rob,
jealous
just,
of the
Rob,
people
just make sure
that you shouldn't be. You've got a mental disorder. You're afraid of people like me. You're afraid of bullies, I guess. That's what the non-generation Xers are. You don't like people that you call them overachievers.
Somebody called you an overachiever. Rob?
I'm an overachiever times 1,000. And I
What have
came
you
from
achieved,
nothing.
Rob? What have you achieved, Rob? What have you achieved? Please tell us. I want to
Well,
know. What have you
well,
achieved?
I'm funnier than anyone.
What have you achieved, Rob?
I got more women than anyone. Guys are afraid of me. Girls want to be with me.
Listen, Rob, you may be funnier looking, but you are not funnier than me.
You would
Anyway,
go
keep
gay
going.
if you could be with me.
Say it again.
I said you would turn gay if you could be with me.
If I were a gay man, you would not be my type, Rob. You're not cute enough.
I hate it here.
You're crazy. If you
Rob, can you
turn
say something
gay,
smart, please? Be quiet.
yes, I will start being smart finally if Santana will agree to be as smart as me.
Santana's already smarter than you.
I was about to say I don't know if I can come down to that level.
No,
and for, wait, hold on. So let me clarify this.
Billionaires,
wait, hold on,
my
Rob,
views
hold on. Let me
and philosophies
Rob,
are better than anyone.
Rob, let me clarify something for you. For the guys, Rob doesn't drink. For anyone in the chat that's wondering, he doesn't drink. Right, Rob?
I do drink.
I thought you said you were sober, Rob.
That's because we're talking about a different type of thing.
Rob. Oh, yeah. You're right. Never mind. Okay, I remember that now. I apologize. I apologize. I remember.
Porn.
Corn.
So
yeah, Rob used to be addicted to other substances.
Which you should not be addicted to such a thing. I used to have a normal addiction back in my day, and now millennials just make up excuses about everything. They want to blame everything on the system, bullies, being addicted to
whoa. Don't say the name of any D-Rugs. Make sure you don't say the name of anything. I know, Rob. I'm just making sure. Like, holy smokes, I'm trying to keep you in the guardrails. It's like, Rob, have you ever went bowling and then you had to
toddler?
I know,
like
TikTok language.
Okay, I know, Rob, but sometimes I just feel like you're gonna go like off.
I'm not gonna go sideways.
I just don't want to have to
humiliate you and make you look bad.
I just don't want to have to
all
kick
your
you.
Viewers. But like you were talking to Gabe, there is squatters in Atlanta that can set up shop in a house that's vacant worth $1 million, and then they will soon be owning the house. Do you not know that?
Yeah,
That's
I know
one
about
way
squatter rights
to end homelessness.
and houselessness, Rob. What is squatters' rights? So are you proposing that all unhoused people become squatters?
Well, yeah, that would be better for an unhoused person that's sleeping under a bridge, sleeping in a house. That's
You
what
do
I would
understand that
do.
not all states have squatter rights, right? You not all states have active protections for squatters.
Well, then
Yeah.
hitchhike to a state that does. I used to hitchhike back in the day before
I'm
Ubers.
sure you did, Rob. And Rob, I'm also sure that you put the lotion in the basket.
I put
You put the lotion on your skin, or else you get the hose again, Rob. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
No, every girl that I've
Oh
been
God,
with
shut up,
has a
Rob.
lotion because I
Oh, God.
satisfy them times 1,000, and they
Rob,
need
we're
the
not talking
lotion
about
to keep
that,
on
Rob.
going.
Holy smokes, that's not the conversation, Rob.
This is
Okay.
literally your fault, Santana. It's literally your fault. You
No,
mentioned
because
lotion.
it was supposed to be you and Swan, but Swan left us high and dry.
You mentioned lotion.
Yeah, but I made another.
No,
Where
it
did
don't know
Rob
it's
go?
happening.
Where did Rob go?
You already know what happened to Rob.
He got raptured.
You know what happened to Rob.
He got raptured.
What did you want me to do with that? What did you want me to do?
I wanted you to lean into it. And no,
There's
I
not
don't think
much
that was K
leaning
because I
with
didn't
it.
see a message. He was just poofed.
That
Poofed.
there's not much leaning into it with Rob because you can't even have like a coherent conversation with him because like Rob can't even tell you why he voted for Donald Trump.
No.
Everything with him is personal.
Yeah.
Next time, don't mention
You say
lotion.
he ran out of lotion. You said Rob stole my brain cells. Oh my God. Yeah.
You're full of deplorables.
Yeah, they are.
That is it. All
They
right.
are.
Make calling Trump supporters deplorable cool again, because that's what they are. And Rob is definitely deserving of condemnation. Strong.
I was literally making the analogy, like, when you go bowling and you let the guardrails up for the kids so they can actually bowl. Like, I feel like that's what I was trying to do for Rob, was let the guardrails up so like it wouldn't just.
You can't let the guardrails up with a person like that. He seriously lacks impulse control. He's not a well person.
He's not a well person.
No, he isn't. Anywho, bye.
Guys,
press the
W's
button. Here.
You can see yourself out.
I'm trying. I can't press the button. There we go.
Find the door. Holy smokes. Guys, W's in the chat for Abigail. Abigail sent a $10 donation saying, hi, Santana. What area of SC are you from? I grew up in a small town outside of Columbia. I'm from the upstate. I grew up in the upstate. My family is still there. I grew up in the upstate, and then I lived in the Midlands for 17 years or whatever. Anywho, yeah. What up, South Carolina? W's in the chat for South Carolina. W's in the chat for Abigail, guys. Abigail, thank you so much for that $10 donation, guys. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated, guys. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 300,000 likes. Also, hit that follow button. If you look up at the top and you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Also, can we knock out the donuts? Can we knock out the donuts? Is that possible? Can we knock out the donuts? The donuts. Let's see here. Rose, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Rose, how old are you?
I'm 60.
You're 60.
Oh, yeah.
What state are you from, Rose?
Me? I'm from California.
Cali. Okay.
The worst city ever.
Well, California's a state, but I get you.
Yeah, but it's the worst city that you ever want to live in because it's
right,
not.
But it's a state, though.
It's a state, but it's terrible. Newsom
but it
screwing
can't be the
everything
worst
up
city
for us
if it's the state,
Californians.
Rose.
Californians are pissed off at Newsom right now.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh
about that.
yeah. Big time.
All right, I got something for you, Rose. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Mask on, fucking mask on, mask on, fucking mask on.
Rose, are you ready to actually take the mask off and admit that you are good with higher prices, all of the isms, a dictatorship, harm towards kids, and weak leadership?
Okay, I'm going to tell you something.
Mhm.
Trump wanted them to lower the prices.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He wanted to lower. What passed was, okay, he had wrote 5 things to the Senate and the House.
What did he
He
write?
wanted to lower no more taxes for seniors on Social Security because we already had paid our Social Security while we were working.
It's not in the BBB.
That did not pass.
No, they
The
didn't
Senate
put it in
and
the
House
BBB.
did not pass it. They did not want to pass that.
Who has control
But
of the
they
Senate and the
did
House,
pass.
Rose?
But they did pass.
Hey, Rose, quick question before you go any further. Who has control of the Senate and the House?
The Democrats and Republicans.
No. Who has control of the Senate and the
Congressmen.
House? What
Congress.
What party has the majority in the Senate and the House?
The Congress does.
No. There's a specific party that has control of the Senate and the House. Which party? I'll give you a hint. It's either the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party.
They
There's
have
two
to
parties. Which one?
pass order for it. It doesn't matter.
Sure,
They
but
have
which
to vote it
party
in.
has control of Congress, Rose? That's not the question. It's not even a hard question, Rose. If you can't get past this one,
Okay,
I don't
but
know
the
how you're gonna do
Democrats
the
did
rest of
not
it.
pass it.
Okay. So question for you, Rose.
Okay,
So
just
let's
say
say
I
hold
wrote
on,
a
hold on.
bill. I
Hold on,
wrote a bill.
no. Let's keep it simple, Sally. Let's say that it's me, you, and your cousin Tom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me, you, and your cousin Tom, we all own a business together. And I want to make our signs red. And you and Tom want to make the signs white. And we take a vote. If there's 2 people that want white signs and one person that wants a red sign, what color do you think the sign would be?
Wait a minute. You got me confused right there.
I know.
You got me confused right there.
Which number is bigger, 2 or 1?
2 is.
Okay. So if there's more people on the side with an R than there are with the side with the D, who can actually get what they want? The side that has more people or the side that has less people?
The side that has. Well, there has to be both.
No.
They have
I
to
just
both go
need you.
there.
I really need you to like lock in for me for a second, Rose.
Okay, just because I'm a blue or red, I can vote whoever I want
Well,
to.
no. I'm not talking
Like
about
the
blue.
House and Senate, they
But
can
Rose,
vote any way they
Rose,
want to.
Rose, I'm not talking about blue and red. I'm just talking about numbers right now, Rose.
But you're saying who could vote? I mean,
right,
anybody
right.
could vote yes or no,
Right,
nay
but
or
if
no.
right, but if one side has more numbers than the other side, and this side is saying that they want this thing, and the
Then
other
how come
side
the Democrats didn't
and the
say
other
yes
side
to?
and the other side has less numbers and they want something different, who gets what they want? The side that
How do
has
you know
more
the
numbers,
Democrats said no?
the side that
How
has
do you
more
know the
numbers,
Republicans said yes?
the side that has more numbers, or the side that has less numbers?
It's everybody votes the same time. Everybody says yay or nay.
Yeah, but again, so
Okay, I could be saying
this is
even though
this is
I'm
what
a
we're gonna do, because
Republican,
I wanna progress this actual conversation, Rose. So I'm just gonna give you the answer. Listen,
you
it's an
don't know
open
who voted in.
Rose, it's an open book test, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. If the Republican Party wanted no tax on Social Security, they could have passed it. They did not need the Democratic Party to pass it. Just like the Democratic Party did not want the BBB passed, they passed
Everybody
it without
votes the same
they
time.
passed the BBB without Democratic support.
They could have done it with the Democratic support.
But they didn't. That's the point. That's the point, Rose. If they wanted to do it, they could have done it. They
How
did
do
not
you know
want to
that the
do it
Democrats did not vote yes or no?
because voting is public record.
No, you could go into, that's right. If I'm going into vote into a place, I could vote whoever I want to, even if it's a Democrat or Republican, even though I'm a different party.
Yeah, I hear
I
you.
can vote against the other party and vote for somebody else. I don't have to
Rose,
vote for the party I'm in.
Rose, I hear you, but listen, if I'm sitting here saying that I want this, and Rose, you're sitting here saying you want that, I want this, you
Don't
want
you
that.
think that the
Hold on,
Republicans
Rose, I need you to follow me on this one. I want this, you want that. I want this, you want that. I have the power. You don't have the power.
If you have the power and you're a Republican and you're going to go against the Republican, I'll be voting for the
Exactly, Rose. You just made my point. You literally just
but
made the
Trump
point.
signed a
You walked
bill.
right into the wall, Rose. Voila, magic. You did it. Good job, Rose. The Republicans have the power, and if the Republicans wanted to do it, they could have done it. Rose, did you mute yourself, guys? Mods, please don't mute Rose, because I'm more than confident that she's gonna have a hard time unmuting. Please don't mute Rose. Please do not mute Rose, because I'm positive she's gonna have a hard time unmuting. Rose, I'm gonna send you a request to unmute. Please check the mute button, Rose. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you, Rose. I have faith in you. I absolutely have faith in you, Rose. God damn it, please.
Say one thing.
There you go, Rose. Good job.
Let me
Okay.
say one thing.
You can say whatever you want,
If I was
Rose.
a Republican, okay, if I was a Republican, I would have went with Trump and said yes. Why
Yeah,
would
I
they
know.
go against him?
Why
would they go against him if they were with him?
Because they didn't.
Why would they go against him if they were with him?
Because they didn't, Rose.
So you're telling me that just because Trump wanted the bill to lower prices, the Republicans would say, "Oh, we didn't want you for president."
What I'm saying, Rose, is that Donald Jimothy Trump lied to you.
No, he didn't lie, because he did pass the bill for yes, he did. He passed two bills that passed. He
What was the
passed
two bills?
no more. If you get tips, you don't have to pay taxes.
First of all, that's not an actual bill. That's a part.
Overtime.
Yeah, that's
overtime. You don't
Rose,
have to
that's
pay
not
taxes.
a bill, Rose. That's a part of a bill. That's literally a part of the bill. And also, you do understand that there's multiple stipulations around that, including one, it's a tax deduction, so you don't see it on the front end. Two, there's a cap on it as far as the amount that can be claimed. And also three, it's only set up for 2 years. So in 2028, it goes away.
Yeah, that's for the new president to deal with it.
Why wouldn't he make it permanent? Didn't he just make the tax cuts for the ultra wealthy permanent? Why wouldn't he make the actual no tax on tips, no tax on overtime permanent?
He tried to.
No, he didn't. He literally didn't.
He did. He even told people that he didn't want people to pay last month's rent.
What?
He just wanted to first when he came into the office.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Who said something about not paying last month's rent, and why did I have to pay mine?
Okay, because it didn't pass.
What are you talking about, Rose?
If you had to listen to his bills that he wouldn't passed, you would understand what he was trying to do. He was trying to lower prices.
Rose, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that I consume more information about Donald Trump than you do, Rose, on a daily basis.
No, he did pass. He did try to pass that, but it didn't go through. He wanted to get he only wanted was the first and last months, not the last month deposit. But the homeowners did not want that. They kept fighting against him and saying, "No, we want our last month's rent."
What? Okay, okay, Rose. You know what? I'm gonna try to
If
look
you
this
would
up.
look
Okay.
look it up, look it up.
What should I look up, Rose?
That Trump wanted to take away last month's rent for rent owners.
I'm gonna type it just like you said. Trump wants to take away last month's rent for rent owners?
Renters.
Renters, okay. All right, let's see. Let's see here.
But the owners could have got against it.
The Department of Housing and Urban Development wants to limit the amount of people that can get federal rental subsidies and work requirement. No,
Rose. That's what they're saying.
Rose.
No, look at Trump.
Rose,
you're looking
literally,
at
wait,
wait,
Rose, because I looked this up like you told me to, and this is literally saying that the Department of Housing and Urban Development wants to limit the amount of people that can get federal rental subsidies. Literally, what they're trying to do, they were trying to pass in the BBB a provision that would actually take people off of those benefits, allowing them access to housing. That's what it was, Rose.
That's what was supposed to pass.
It would have taken people off of the actual subsidies for housing, like Section 8. They would have lost those types of subsidies.
No, we wouldn't have.
That's literally what this says, Rose. This is literally an NPR article talking about exactly what you just said. It's a time limit rule, and even when they started, like, they basically tried to blow the whistle on it because the people, they weren't really talking about it, but it said most are elderly or disabled and would be exempt from the new policy. According to the HUD employees, like, they're saying that the only people that really would have been able to get this would have been elderly and disabled people. Everyone else would have lost that access. Literally, it's the opposite of what you just said.
Trump was trying to not take away housing.
Tell me where you can find that, Rose, because I just looked up what you just told me and I literally found the opposite.
Try to see where Trump was trying to save housing for people.
Rose, you got to give me something better than that, because the last thing you told me to look up, it didn't go so well,
he was
Rose.
Trying to lower rent so people won't be homeless.
When, Rose?
He just said that.
When did he say
Not
it, Rose?
too long ago. He said that he wanted to help the homeless. He didn't want to touch Social Security.
Rose, when did he say that?
To help people.
When did he say that? Because the NPR article that I just read for you, the NPR article that I just read out for you was on June the 4th of this year. So when did he say that, Rose?
His obligation when he made that speech with Kamala Harris.
Yeah, so you know what else I just found?
I'm talking about the speech that he made with Kamala Harris between both speeches.
Kamala Harris, who?
I mean, when it was, when Biden and him were making the speech together.
What speech did they make? You mean the debates?
The debate speech. The debate, when he was on the debate with Biden, he was talking.
Okay, what was he talking about?
He was talking. Trump and Biden were talking against each other, what Biden was going to do and what Trump was going to do, and people had to vote for
what did they talk against each other and say they were going to do?
Trump was saying that he was not going to touch Social Security. He was going to help people with housing. He was going to help people with lowering the prices of food and gas. But the bill did not pass.
But that's because he didn't want it to pass.
He wanted it to pass.
Son
he
of a
did
gun.
not, he
Okay,
signed the
hold on,
bill.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
Okay,
on.
just like me. If
Hold
I
on,
wanted the bill
Rose. Hold
passed,
on, hold
I
on,
could
Rose.
make a bill.
Rose,
I
hold
could
on one
sign a
second.
bill.
Rose, hold on one second.
But it
Hold
takes
on.
the House and Senate
Okay,
to pass
okay,
it.
but hold on one second, Rose. Guys, Erica is officially using her tag me in sub benefit. You know I was keeping you in the box because I don't want you to break my toy. Don't break my toy. Guys, as a subscriber, you get access to what's called Tag Me In, where you get
what's
5
that?
minutes to actually come up and help me debate an op while sparring with Santana. You also get access to an amazing Discord. You get access to a fast pass to join the panel with late nights. You also get access to what's called My Question when I am doing brunch with my creator. You actually get the opportunity, the priority to come up and ask your question. You also get a bunch of really cool emotes. So if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and grab a subscription. Looks like we're in a sub wave now. We only need 3 more subscriptions to close out the sub wave. So if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and grab a subscription and you can do stuff like Erica's doing right now, which is bullying me and taking over my live and taking. Erica, don't break my toy. You got 5 minutes.
I'm not gonna break your toy. I would never do that.
You got
Hey,
5
Miss
minutes.
Rose. Okay, let me talk to you.
Right.
Hey, Miss Rose, how are you tonight?
Fine.
All right,
Trump's
glad to.
been doing everything he said he's been doing.
Well, Miss Rose, here's the thing. You said something interesting earlier. You mentioned that Donald Trump is looking to help homeless people. Can you just give us like 1 to 2 sentences on how he's trying to help our unhoused population?
Well, one, he said that he's passing that bill where some countries, where some
Andy, thank
states
you for the 5
automatically you could live in a house and it could be yours.
Do you know the name of that bill? What's the
I don't
name of it?
remember it, but they
You don't
said that it passed in
Okay.
some states.
Okay, because on July 24th of this year, so about a week and a half ago, what Donald Trump actually did was he signed an executive order, basically criminalizing homelessness. Did you know that? All right, what he wants to do, Miss Rose, is that he wants to involuntarily commit homeless people into camps.
Unhoused.
Unhoused people, unhoused. I'm sorry, we say homeless on my platform. I apologize.
W's in
Unhoused
the chat,
people.
Well,
Jamie. Thank
there's
you for the
some
sub.
people that are on homeless that need medical, mental health.
But also, you
Okay,
can't
they
you,
need
you know what?
mental health.
You're
And
right.
I
You're
can
right.
understand that part.
There,
Okay,
there
so
are
that's
there
what
are
he's
some
trying to
people.
say, that he's trying to help people with mental health problems.
What's
that
the
are
first thing
suffering.
that we What's the first thing that we say, Miss Rose, when it comes to people who do need help? All right, they have to first recognize that they need help, right? You can't force someone to get help, can you? You can't. You can't force someone to get help. Right. Then also, Donald Trump is defunding housing first programs. Did you know about that? Do you know what the housing first programs are?
No.
Just an FYI, you got 3
Okay.
minutes left.
All right. I know how to tell time. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
We appreciate you cutting into my time there, buddy.
Whatever.
All right. Anywho, okay. So yes, Miss Rose, he's actually cutting federal funding for programs that would not only help, unhoused people, like the everyday unhoused person, but also those who served our country, our veterans. He's cutting programs for them where they won't be able to actually get into a home, seek those services. So, like, Rose, I need
just
to know
got
about this
into a
bill.
program. My friend just got into a program with the veterans that's going to pay half of their rent.
I didn't say that no one would be able to. I said he's cutting funding for it. Words matter, Rose. I need you to follow along with me, Rose. I'm holding your hand while I'm saying this. I promise. Yeah.
I
Okay.
have a veteran friend that's paying half rent because he's a veteran. But before, years ago, okay, I'm going to tell you something.
Yes, ma'am.
I have an uncle that was in Vietnam, and he was wounded in Vietnam, and he came home, and he has a Purple Heart. Before, they used to bury veterans for free years ago. Now they don't do it no more, and it's not Trump's fault. It was signed by somebody else that's not doing it.
Really?
Really.
That's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. With that being said, Rose, the thing is I think
I
that you
mean, there's a
heard the
lot of things
information
that
wrong.
are cutting down. So even medical health, okay? You go in the surgery, you're out the next day. You're out the same day. It was never like that. You used to have surgery, you're in the hospital, they take care of you. That wasn't Trump's doing. That was another president doing that. Okay? There's a lot of benefits and things that are being cut. Every single time there is a president in office. You can't blame just Trump. There's other presidents that done things that were stupid.
So are we able to blame Trump
And they are
for how
dumb.
many
And I don't
seconds
care
left?
if you're a
You got 40
Democrat
seconds, but
or a
I'll pause
All right,
if I
Republican.
get to talk.
Okay, go ahead.
No matter if you're a
All right.
Democrat
Hey,
or
Rose,
Republican,
Rose,
presidents
Rose,
will always make
Rose,
mistakes.
Rose. Hey, Rose. Rose.
I'm here.
Why the fuck you lying?
Thank you.
Why you always lying?
I'm not
Oh my
lying.
God. Stop fucking lying.
Rose, honorably discharged veterans, including those who have been awarded Purple Heart, are eligible for burial in the VA National Cemetery free of charge. This includes the
Yeah, but we still had to
grave
pay.
site opening and closing of the grave, the pre-ritual care, and government headstones, markers, and medallions, and a burial flag. Rose, that's not true. Sorry, go ahead, Erica.
That
Also,
was true.
hold on one moment. Also, veterans, their families are actually reimbursed for burial
Yeah, we
fees.
got
So
reimbursed
there's
for it.
that.
But
Yeah.
we had
So,
to pay for it.
but you were reimbursed for it, Rose. We're not gonna
Yeah, but it
argue.
had
We're
to
not gonna
take us.
argue the semantics of the
But
word
we had to
reimbursed.
pay for it
So you
first
still
before
were
we got
charged.
our
Hey,
money
look, I
back.
only got like 20 seconds left. Rose, what
17.
I need you to look at, thanks,
But if
Santana.
we didn't
What
have the money,
oh,
we'd
I'm
be in
sorry,
trouble.
Rose. Was I talking? That's crazy. All right, Rose, here's the deal, okay? All right. Here's the thing. Donald Trump isn't doing any of the things that you say that he's doing. His executive orders is criminalizing homelessness. All right, hey, I'm not finished. Don't do that. That's rude.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He's
Okay,
doing
thanks.
what he said he was going to do.
You're right. What he was doing is he said, you are so mean. You know what?
That
You
is
got
the
it.
end of the
He's more for the
5-minute
people.
tag
He's
me
more for the people,
in.
for
That's what you
Americans.
get. That's what you get for trying to come in between me and my rose. Listen, I enjoy my rose. This is my rose.
I really wish you
My
could stop saying
time
that.
with my rose. Yes, no, Kay, absolutely not. No.
Thank you, Kay.
No.
Drop some hearts
No.
in the chat for Kay.
You're not coming up. Nope.
I believe
Nope.
Trump's doing a good job, though.
You are absolutely not coming up.
Drop some
No.
hearts in the chat for Kay.
I think he is,
If
though.
you're gonna stay, you can stay, but you got to go on mute. You can stay, but you got to go on mute.
Okay.
You can stay, but you got to go on mute. And Kay, you're not coming up. I don't care if y'all vote for Kay. What does that mean?
I just think he's just trying to help people with taxes.
How so, Rose?
Because everybody's taxpayers have to pay for everything.
And what is he doing to help taxpayers?
Not having taxpayers pay so much.
What did he do to make taxpayers not pay so much?
Like, well, he did raise up the tariffs. That's the only thing.
And what's tariffs, Rose?
Well, they're raising up their taxes, so we're going to raise ours.
So did he lower anyone's taxes then, Rose?
That part, I don't get it.
Yeah, so he literally is doing the opposite of what you just said, right?
But they raised up their taxes, so I guess we have to raise up ours.
Who is ours? Do we get to raise taxes?
Because it's not okay. Just like us, I'll give you an example. I went to Walmart. Walmart
You
had
went to
a sale.
Walmart?
Yeah, I went to Walmart. Okay, give me an example. I went to Walmart and I saw this item, and it was on sale. Would you believe that you have to watch your receipts?
Why do you have to watch your receipts?
because they changed the price on the prices.
Oh yeah, that's
at
because
Walmart.
of the tariffs. That's because Donald Trump likes tariffs.
So when you ring it up, it's not the same price it says on that
Yeah,
sign.
that's because tariffs
It's
are a
not the
tax on the
tariff.
consumer.
It's the industrials that are doing it. It's the CEO or the manager or whatever is not putting who's changing the prices.
Yeah, but that's because they pass on the actual increased prices to you, Rose. No,
Yeah,
Erica,
but
you
if it's
don't
on
you
sale,
don't get
why
to
should
talk
they
right now
put it on sale then if they're going to want the price the way it is?
because Trump likes the word tariff. He doesn't know what it is, but he likes it.
Well, I'm going to
Rose,
ask you something.
Rose, I think Kay
Everything
wants
goes
to
up,
wait.
right?
Rose,
Everything goes up.
Rose,
Even right now, we
I
have
know,
our
Rose.
garbage
I know, Rose. Hold on. I think Kay wants to talk to you.
in California. People want raises all the time.
I know,
Everybody
Rose.
goes on strike.
I know, Rose.
So
But I
if
think
everybody doesn't want
Rose,
everybody
can you
that
hear
doesn't
me?
want, why don't we put a freeze on
Rose,
it? Vote
listen,
for a freeze.
listen. My private time with my Rose is over. I think Kay wants to talk to you.
Okay, why don't we put a freeze on everything?
Okay, I'm gonna come back to my Rose soon. Okay, be gentle with my Rose.
First of all, if everyone could tap and share the live, that would be great. If we could get up to 325,000 likes, that would be amazing. Second of all, if one more person in the chat makes a comment about Rose's age and is ageist or sexist or anything else, you're going to leave.
Yes, you are.
60 years old, and maybe I'm biased because I'm closing in on 50, but is not old and is not an excuse for her ignorance. So no matter what, we are dealing with her, and 60 is not an excuse.
I'm almost 60 myself.
I don't want to talk about 60 yet. I got to get to 50.
I know that's right. It's a good time, Kay. It's a good time.
It's too close.
Time flies, let me tell you.
All
Time
right,
flies real
Rose.
quick.
Hey, Rose.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear other people talking in a conversation that you're having, do you normally talk in the middle of them?
Yeah, most of the time, especially with my kids.
It's rude. It's rude.
It's my kids. I'm sorry. Mostly with my kids, I have to talk over them.
Well, I'm not your child, so stop interrupting.
Yeah, I'm
Erica's
sorry.
not your child. Santana's not your child. Stop interrupting.
Okay.
My next question for you is, do you like rosé or white?
I like rosé.
Boxed or by the gallon?
Gallon.
Gallon. That's the most economical purchase. How far into the gallon would you say you are this evening?
I was hoping all the way up, but I guess I'm not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So your playtime with Rose is over because she can't consent to this conversation and she's a fucking idiot. Thank you.
Hey.
What do I have to be? God, so
Rose,
rude.
hold on. Before that, I got something for you. Hold on.
This, sir, is an intervention.
An intervention?
Your friends have reason to believe that you are suffering from chronic Trump dependency. May I call you Tom?
Is this some kind of joke?
Trump dependency is no laughing matter. Addiction to a Trump can fuck with your friends, your health, and scary enough, even your money.
Listen, Rose, you keep fucking around with this Trump dependency, and you're going to be out here wishing that you had a lifeline. You're not going to have access to your gallon wine anymore. You're not going to have access to talking over everyone. You're not going to have access to a lot of different things because of your Trump dependency, Rose. So I would just say that you should probably get that in check. And
You have plenty of other toys that are in the requests, and you can have fun with a new toy. So
I don't think any of them are fun.
saying.
None of them look like none of them. Like none of them. Wait, hold
Then
on.
make
Hold on.
your
Wait,
own
stay right
fun.
here. Stay right here. Hold on. Hold on. Christina, are you a Trump supporter? Christina, are you a Trump supporter? I don't even think Christina's here. All right.
Get any more?
The rest of them are just gonna slur at me, Kay.
Let's find out. I'm sorry, I want to play.
I don't.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
want to play.
I'm
I want
over
to
it now.
play.
Okay, let's see. Hold on.
Red's not going to.
Let's see. I don't know.
I think
Who is this?
This guy right here, straight oddball. Just let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, I know. Like this person likes attention.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you're muted now, so no one can hear you pretend snoring. So either you have to actually unmute yourself and concede that you're pretending, or you don't get the attention that you want. Pick your poison. Red, are you gonna slur at me?
No, sir, I am not. If you're looking
You
for
promise?
ops, drop.
No, Red's a friendly. He's not going to slur at you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's
really
just
bad
looking for
echo.
ops tonight, Red. Sorry.
No problem. Y'all have a good night.
You
Appreciate
too.
the
Take
watch.
care. Be safe. I'll go get you some more. I'll go get you some more toys, okay? Ones that you consent to a conversation.
Done. Go find Boom. Where's Boom? That's the
hope he's
only thing
doing
that can
well.
make. That's the only thing that can make this night better. Somebody send a live to Boom. Can someone send a live to Boom?
Hope he's doing well.
Nights like this, I think of my Rose and how it just keeps
I just
me
want
so
you to stop
sad.
saying
Rose kept me so satisfied this entire time. And now that my Rose is broken, I'm lonely.
You can always get a new rose, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
They sell them on Amazon. Listen, I wanted to talk to Rose about tears because that was what the fudge. Hey, Leo.
You guys seem like you needed some common sense up here on the panel, so I thought I would stop in.
That's what you, Kate.
Liam,
Is this brother and sister?
Hold on.
Is
Liam,
this brother and sister?
Liam, I'll give you, let's
He's
say,
gone.
Where did he go? No,
He's
Liam,
gone.
come back. Hold on. Don't kick Liam. I don't even see him. Where'd Liam go? Liam, get back up here. Liam.
Wow, who runs this chat anyway, dude?
I don't know. Sometimes some stuff is wild. Anyway,
Wow.
Liam, hold on. Listen, I'll give you a minute and a half to be entertaining. And if you're not, then I'll leave it up to the chat. Like, if they decide to kick you, then you got to go. But if they keep you, you can stay. So you get a minute and a half. I'm going to start the timer.
What do you want me to talk about?
I don't know. It's your, like, I'm giving you the floor. And we're starting the timer now.
It's up
You
to
got
you.
a minute and a half.
Okay. You sure you're not going to kick me right away?
It's a minute and a half.
Can you start my time over? I just want to make sure.
No, you've already started. You better figure it out, Liam.
Okay. Where's Mr. Jones at? Where's your friend Mr. Jones at? I haven't seen him lately.
This is his idea of entertaining.
And I would like to know about the Unfuck America #2, why you're not on it, because you fucked it the first time. And I would like to know why Erica's not on it this time as well. And I would like to know what your platform stands for now that you couldn't even make it past one tour stop at Texas A&M. We never spoke about that. That's about all I got. But I think those are some good conversation pieces right there. Because I'm done listening to you whine about Trump. I want to talk about you and what your platform stands for. Besides gifts and giving you more money.
I haven't got money in a while.
That's it, bro. That's all it is. That's what I want to speak about. Not Donald Trump. I want to speak about you and what your platform stands for.
Still got 30 seconds, Liam.
I'm good. I'm done.
We're gonna let you sit here in your shame then.
I don't need a monologue like you, dude. I go straight to the point.
All right, that was a minute and a half. All right, I'm gonna mute you, Liam. I'm not kicking you. I'm just gonna mute you, okay? All right, chat. All right, chat. That was Liam. That was
that
Liam.
entertaining?
So this is what we want to do. This is what we want to do. If you were entertained by Liam, I would like for you to put a 3 in the chat. Just the 3. Just the 3. Just 1 3. If you were entertained by Liam, just the 3. If you think Liam sucks and eats a big bag of dicks, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat and he gets kicked. So if you want Liam to stay, put a 3. If Liam eats a big bag of dicks and you want him gone, put a 1.
Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen.
Golly, those ones took over really fast.
A
Liam.
lot of 3s, Santana.
They're literally, it said exactly, there's 227 ones right now.
Look at all those
There's
3s.
more ones. There's more
Look at all
ones
those
coming
3s.
in.
There's 173 ones now.
Why didn't you just do a poll, Snowflake? Why didn't you do a poll? You know you
listen,
can't read.
because this is the easier way to do it. And look, even I'm looking over on YouTube and they're
Look at the
flooded
3s.
with ones.
Look at all the
They're
3s.
flooding
Look
the
at this.
ones over on YouTube.
I
as well.
love you guys in the chat.
Liam,
I
listen,
love
they
my
said
chat.
that you eat a big bag of dicks, Liam.
Bye, Liam. Fuck off. Tap the screen, guys. Keep doing all the good things.
I would like to talk about where's your friend Mr. Jones and
Mr.
the
Jones.
Unfuck America tour, the Stop 2, and why do you grift for money? Let's talk about your platform. And my name is Liam, and I have dead fish eyes, and blah, 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 blah.
You can't take all the points. What am I going to say now? I wanted to say fish eyes. Jesus Christ, bro. Damn.
Dead fish eyes.
Jesus Christ.
That's what he has.
Liam's the worst.
Anywho,
moving on.
That's all I got, E.
It's all right. It's time to go to sleep.
It is fucking t-shirt time.
All right. Great. I get to take my evening nap.
Wait, hold on. Serial, why do you want to come up?
Why?
Serial said you can debate what? What would you debate, Serial? Reflect on your debate with Destiny. Destiny's a bitch and he won't debate me.
That part.
Let's see. Serial, what would you debate?
Oh yeah, so I want to talk about.
How old are you?
I'm 26. There's a
What
theory
year
I've
were
been
you
working.
born?
1999, July 27th,
What state do you live in?
California.
California. What's your race?
I'm white.
You're white. 26, California, you're white.
Yes.
What did you want to debate?
So there's a theory I've been working on, and I want to put more studies together to actually write something about this. So, I mean, you've seen in America the presidents that we've had, representatives that we've had through the decades, homelessness, marginalized communities. What is truly helping marginalized communities? What is fixing homelessness? It is all the same to me. We are seeing trans people being their rights being taken away, and
Hey, Serial.
Yes, please.
Yes, what's up?
Why not just call yourself Ty?
Because it's my backup.
It is Ty. Okay.
Hey, Serial.
And yes.
Embarrassing. You know why? All of those actual things are the way they are, like why we can't address those things?
I mean, one of the biggest reasons I believe is
It was
capitalism.
rhetorical. It was a rhetorical question.
Is capitalism
Would you like a rhetorical answer?
is capitalism and not a
Would you
big
like a
thing that
rhetorical
oppresses
answer to the
marginalized
rhetorical
communities?
question?
Wait, what's your question?
No, it was a rhetorical question, so it doesn't even really matter if you heard it or not. It's because of you.
What did I do wrong? What did I say that was wrong?
It's because every single day, cereal, Thai, whatever. It's because you actually lean into you actually absolutely allow this to consume you. It runs through your mind. It stops non-stops. It's always in you. It's your every it actually is your every waking moment. Ty, what you hear running rampant through your head is
I was a bitch. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a fucking bitch. I got it. Yeah,
I was a
that sounds
bitch.
about right.
I was
Yeah,
a bitch.
all right.
I was fucking scared.
He's your friend, Mr. Jones.
I don't want to. Yeah. I don't want to talk to you.
Like my main thing is like people like him coming up here having the audacity and the unmitigated gall to come up here. Yeah, to ask a question like that when he voted the way in which he did. He voted for Donald Trump and he still supports Donald Trump to this day. And Donald Trump hasn't introduced any piece of legislation to actually help our unhoused population. Not in his first term and definitely not thus far in his second term. And I don't expect that he will. He is literally trying to criminalize homelessness. He wants to take away federal funding from states that do not get rid of encampments. Kid, how would you do that? Why would you do that? That is not funny. What you do that? Why? I need reparations for my pain and suffering. Why do you do this to me?
Diabolical, chat.
Absolutely diabolical. That was just so mean.
That's the Santana original.
That was so mean. That was so mean. I think I actually, you know what? I'm gonna go.
Someone said she was cooking. You were. I'm not even gonna hold you. You really were.
Gonna go. You know what, guys? It's been real.
Wait. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't even know what I was saying because it was
You were
coming straight off
cooking.
the dome and from the heart.
You
I
were.
don't know what I said.
You were
Anywho,
freestyling.
Any friggin'
Finish your point, dude. Come on.
No, I'm gonna be like a Trump supporter now. Is it okay to talk? Can I talk now? Can I talk?
Don't crash out. If you crash out,
About
you
to crash out. I am gonna crash out.
You lose.
I'm about to crash out, y'all. No, I'm just kidding. But no, anywho, like Donald Trump isn't trying to help the homeless people. He is out of sight, out of mind. All right. And I was talking about him removing federal funding from cities that actually allow unhoused encampments. All right. So there's that. Adrian, if you think this is me crashing, come up. I can show you a real crashing. Like, I'll show you a real crashing. All right. Anywho, bruh.
What?
Stop doing this to me. It's not nice. I will cry. I'm sensitive about my shit.
You're not muted.
I know, but I'm sensitive. I'll cry. I'm finished. I'm done.
You're not muted. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm done. I'm done. Thank you for the love, guys. All right. Are you wrapping up? Are you done?
Who is Jaleese? And
I
why
don't know.
can't I let her up?
Well, I want to find out.
I do too, especially because she took my rose. Damn it. Did she just block Jaleese? Oh, okay. I guess Jaleese is gone.
Okay, bye, Jaleese.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
The Nixon. Have fun, bro.
You're You go live. I'll send you a raid.
Go live, bro. I already went live.
Do it again. I'll send you a raid.
On the way I'm going live if you like come and hang out, and you're not doing that.
No, I'm not. I'm about to go do hot girl shit.
Exactly. Good day, sir. Good day.
Good day.
Can't press the damn button.
I got you.
Thanks.
All right, guys. There's still 1,000 people hanging out here. First and foremost, if you look up at the top and you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. If you guys want to continue to enjoy this, do the things, right? Like, if you want me to come back, then you got to hit the follow button. Or if you don't, you know what? If you don't want me to ever go live again, then don't follow me. That, you know what? Yes, that's it. You, right? You, I'm looking at you, the person, you're not following me. And if you don't follow me, I'm just not going to go live. I'm just not going to do it because you don't want me to go live anymore because you're not following me. Report Santana. Report Santana to who? Report these nuts in your mouth. How about that? W's in the chat for Amanda. Amanda sent a $5 donation saying, give this to Erica because you always do her dirty. Okay. All right. I'll send it over. Sure. W's in the chat for Amanda. I will send Erica the $5 donation. Anyway, guys, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. It's been an interesting night. Guys. Thank you for hanging out. Anybody want to hear the outro, or should we play? Do we play the song, or do we just end? Is Matt live? Yeah, we can go raid Matt. Play the song. All right, let's play. Let's go.
You stepped in a box, now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here, you better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, get slapped out the name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk.
Guys, we're getting out of here. Apparently Matt is getting ready to end, so I don't think we can raid Matt, but Fee is live. Let's raid Fee. Fee talks back. Can someone drop her tag? Can someone drop her tag? Fee talks back. Let's go raid Fee, if you don't mind. Guys, you've been amazing tonight. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoy you. Genuinely. I think it's the fact that we got to talk for a while before we had to deal with the not so smart people. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. Fee talks back. Fee FeeTalksBack. Fee talks back. Let's go ahead and raid. Fee talks back. Santana raid, guys. I love you all so much. Thank you for the gifts, the shares, the likes, the taps, the love. Thank you for everything. Thank you all for being amazing. I love you all, and as always, peace.